I just spilled my damn coffee. Hello, hello. Hello everyone, hello Lara specifically. I needed a bit because I spilled my coffee, so that was fun. Oh my fucking god, Lara, you have a 50 streak? Oh my god. That's like a lot. I can keep mine over like 3. And I feel I like watch you every day. But it's still on like 3 anyways. I'm stupid. But hello, we have a new Chaos Zero Nightmare update. I am quite excited. I must say, I was not, it's kinda loud, isn't it? It's just not me, just me. I was not playing too actively, you know, between the seasons. There wasn't much I was doing. But I'm very excited to play. Maybe it's fine now? I will probably turn that down a little. Probably like alright. But yeah, the plan for today, I do have like a bit of a messy table. I should probably clean up. I was cleaning up everywhere except my room. But yeah, I also did cook today, which is very cool, right? I don't do that too often. So plan again. I plan to pull. Pulls, very important. Pulling. I love pulling characters. Then the new story. There's a new story, right? Where is it? Right, this window, I'm assuming. Oh, also, I can just say that. Can I just say that I'm such that I have to do the story before I'm allowed to do the new chaos? That is kinda annoying, I do agree. I mean, it is kinda the order I plan to do it anyways, but I do agree that if you don't want to do it in that order, and you maybe just want to do the new chaos. But, yeah. What can you do, eh? But yeah, the new story, and then in around 4 hours, we'll see if I can finish. I would like to finish the story today, but we will see. Also plan to just fucking talk about the new character for like 30 minutes. But yeah, and then later we are into the 4 hours we're playing Remnant 2 with Lyra and Elsie. So that's exciting. We do have a fire shotgun at this point. So we'll be doing something else. That's kind of crazy, right? Because we've been getting that shotgun for like the past 2 months. But anyways, let's start with the most important things. Well, I guess Arc City. That's the most important thing. Oh shit, there's new stuff here. That's nice. That's a welcome surprise. Also, everything is surprise for me because I will repeat myself again. I never watch any of the streams. I never read patch notes. I just play the game and I see what's happening. Yes. Got new policies. Yeah. Advanced battle memory. For fucking 30. That's quite a lot. I like never do memory deletion. I don't remember the last time I've done memory deletion. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. Look at that. I think I just came to my pants. That's nice. That's really nice. That's wow. I have no idea what this is, but it's cool, I guess. Obtain additional policy. Oh, okay, yeah, that's really nice as well, yeah. Oh, this is also really nice. These are... My god, these are really nice, some of these. What the fuck? Well, okay, I will probably leave this for later because most important thing, I think, is like getting this, kinda? I don't know. But let's start with this. Oh, they are also really expensive though at this point, yeah. Like all of these are very expensive. Huh. Damn. I will just get it. Even though I think that one's kinda useless, at least the way I play.
함장님, 승인을 기다리는 정책이 있습니다. 검토 부탁드려요.
There. Any messages? Oh, look at that. I'm just picking the thing that has that material.
모든 안건을
But now we're getting to the fun part, which is gambling. Love gambling. So there's 9. And her partner. Okay, so... Well, I plan to kind of pull both. I have like 260 pulls, so... Yeah. I was thinking about... I normally pull for the character and then buy the partner with the pool currency, whatever it's called. Not pool currency, the currency you get from pools, that's different. But I was thinking about it, and like, maybe that's not worth it, especially if you want to get some dupes in the future, because this doesn't have 50-50. So while the partner costs just 300 and the combatant 400, technically, since there's 50-50, it's more worth it to actually spend pools on the partner banner instead of buying them, because you have the partner guaranteed. You can't lose 50-50. Does that make sense? Her partner is good. Kinda hate that they still do go with super specific requirements. Yeah, I see. It is more worth it? Okay. Well, if Lyra says it, I will just do it that way then. I'm happy with that. Also means I will get through more pulls today, and I have a gambling addiction, so that's a win-win. But yeah, well, we'll start with 9. I do also hate how they have the requirements that are like way too specific to one character. Was already like before, but with Narya it was like extreme. What was it? Shit, I'm a bad person. I don't remember the name of her partner. Yeah, okay, I don't think I'm gonna remember. Just gonna keep spending on partners since I want to gamble more on combatants till I have all the standards. That does make sense, to be fair, yeah. Kinda wanna lose my 50-50s. You know you can just pull on the banner like that doesn't have a rate up character yet. That's something you can do later. I might be skipping, like we're gonna be doing probably quite a bit of pulls. So I will probably be skipping if it's not... Like I will watch this, you know, to see if it's not a 5-star, but then we skip. Okay, nothing's happening. Everything sucks. We are not even getting multiple 4-stars. What the hell, video game? What's up with that? Can you give me, like, I don't know, a 6-star? Or at least like 4 stars? I wish there was some form of a wish list for standard banners, since at this point it's already so many. It is, yeah. Quite a low chance of getting one that you want. Oh look, at least 2 4-stars. I'm still keeping this thingy, you know, to... So after I get 3 of these, I can get the last one. Because I don't, like, yeah. Or I can just get another Veronica, because she's, like, pretty fucking good, I think. I don't even know what the next dupe does, but I'm still keeping that option there. Might just get another Veronica always. What the fuck? This is bad. Come on, video game. I've been a good boy. I need 6 stars. Sorry, 5 stars. Wrong video game. Did you use Calipe yet? She should go very well with 9. I did not use Calipe yet. I'm currently leveling up Malin. So you should be happy about that, right? Right? I think she's now at like a usable state, Malin, but not yet. But yeah, it takes a while to level up characters. At least, like, I'm definitely like a problem. I'm very much like always going kinda all out to get everything to max. Well, you know, you probably don't need it. Some of the upgrades are pretty useless, but I just like having them maxed. Yeah. What was that? 60 pulls? Oh. So we have 200 more. Well, we have a 5-star guaranteed now, so let's just hope we win 50-50. Or if we lose 60-50? 50-50, maybe, just maybe it could be on someone I don't have yet.
제복은 규정대로 바르게 입어주셔야 해요. 아셨죠?
I do have Haru. I already have her for the 3rd time, but that's like fine. I might use her at some point. I do kinda enjoy her gameplay, but I also did not play her for like so long, and I don't have her properly built. I used her like at the very start, where I was happy to, you know, where I was fine not having someone properly built, and I haven't really used her since. Oh my god, okay! Okay, yeah, I'm not complaining, I'm sorry about everything I said. This is a great video game. That's like very cool. That's nice. That's another one. No. This is good. Damn. Okay, yeah, that's you know, that's pretty good. So in 70 pulls, I got 6 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. So that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. It feels even better, even like if it's, you know, 2 in 1 10 pull. So we're getting like from the SMH. I mean, the same thing happened to you, Lyra. I know you also in this video game got 2 5 stars in 1 10 pull at some point. So, you know, we are both getting rigged pools. Now we're getting partner though. I'll say. I might maybe look at the dupes and see if I want to get them, but I'll do that well after I see what they do. I might also be saving. I think I might be saving. Like, even if they are good, I might just be saving. For like a limited. Because I'm guessing we'll get another limited, like, at some point during this season. And if we get a limited, I would like to... Oh yeah, confirmed no season limited characters this season. Okay, in that case I might pull more. That's a good information to have. I was assuming they would do like 1 limited every season. Very well. They specified that the seasonal is more for holidays, etc. I see. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. That is very nice, I'm happy with that. So probably some limited next, or maybe half any. Right, how old is this game? It was November, right? At the end of November? Is that correct? No. Yes. Lyra! Please, do you know when this game released? I forgot already. Bit over 3 months now. Okay. So it's like quarter anniversary. Very nice, very nice. Pretty early.
용병의 교섭이 무엇인지 가르쳐드리죠.
Alright, you know, pretty happy. I got both the character and the partner and Haru in 110 pulls. Is that correct? It is. Which I think is pretty good. How many do I have here? Not any. I think I did like 10 pull recently off stream on this banner. Why am I going into shop? I don't want to be in shop. Well, so let me look at what 9 does. Well, okay. First, let's upgrade Haru.
무슨 일이신가요?
Right, yeah, this is a good one.
이거면 더 많은 사람들을 지킬 수
I think they also
있을까요?
buffed Haru, didn't they? I think they buffed like a lot of characters. Like every single one, right? Yeah. I guess my Amir was not
저의
6
강체는
yet, so that's nice.
지금보다 더욱 단단해지겠군요.
Anyone else? I think I might have actually every single 4-star at max at this point. Oh, of course, Cassius, the one character that I actually use, isn't. Well, I know that Cassius is actually the nerfed one. I don't know what the nerf is, I just know that he's nerfed, and apparently he's dead. So that's fun. But yeah, it looks like everyone else is at 6. And so is Sereniel. Anyways, let's look at 9. Well, we'll be looking at her ego as well. But, well, first I need to know what she does. Kinda really limited his quest generation. And 000 no skilling and I see. Yeah, that makes sense. He was really strong, but I also really enjoyed playing him. It was fun. I think I found it fun. But yeah, with 9, I have no idea what she does, as always. I guess she's a shielder, Vanguard. So that's cool. Defense-based damage. I feel like she will probably be doing a lot of defense-based damage. Which automatically I would say good with Narya, probably. Has a strong attack that exhausts and basically levels up. That sounds cool. Okay, so you, which is the thing that seems to be leveling up. So, unique, initiation, exhaust, ephemeral. A lot of keywords on that one. Just a lot of defense-based damage and creates level 1. It's also for free, so that's a large number. And it just deals more damage. And at level 3... What is Incinerate? Right, when it's exhausted. Oh wait, it's on all. Ignore whatever I'm saying. And it makes puts it back to the first level, or like 0th level, I guess. That's neat. Interesting. She would definitely want some cost reduction, which, you know, Narya can do. But yeah, because obviously playing a free cost card can be kinda rough. But I do enjoy how this looks, at least. Experienced strike. Defense-based damage, damage-based shield. That's funny. Defense-based damage, damage-based shield. Increases damage amount of exhaust guard. So, by 20% for 1 turn. Alright. I feel like 20%... Oh, no, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah. Sorry. Don't understand how game works. Pretty nice. Just simple attack, I guess. Also shield and buff. Doesn't look that interesting though, but like maybe has some nice epiphanies. Fatal Strike. Defense-based damage, increase damage amount by 20% for each cost of the highest cost exhaust card in hand, then exhausted card. Oh, okay. That's neat. So with you would get this to plus 60%, and then progress it to the next level. You just don't want to use it when it's at level 3. That's what it looks like. Then there's an upgrade, Counterblade. When shield is gained through an ability, 1 honed edge. What is honed edge? Increase defense base damage. Right. That's like a normal buff actually, right? It's just that I don't use any defense based damage dealers, I guess. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I just don't know stuff. I'm just saying shit. Oh, it is new. Okay, okay. That sounds like that's something that would be in the game. But yeah, that's just basically like more morale, right? Just for defense-based guards. Yeah. Cool. And Fighting Spirit. Activate 1 highest cost attack card in this unit's hand, then exhaust those cards. Pretty cool. No, yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah. I guess it attacks random enemy, but that's not really an issue that much. Like, it does kinda suck. But I feel... I feel like a lot of the bosses are single target. You're obviously not gonna fight only bosses, but that's like... Yeah. Sometimes it can hit badly, but I would say it's good overall. Obviously, because it costs 1, while these costs 3, you know. Very important. Okay, well, let's look at the Epiphanies. I think he will be the most interesting, because that is like her damage. Okay. There will be a lot of reading because all of them have like a different card that they generate. So normally, let me look at the original, just 350. So this is more damage and also gives you shield. I assume this is just, it also gives shield. Yeah, this is just more damage, but also gives shield. Very simple. Pretty nice if you need that shield. I feel like I normally, you know, try to go for more offensive options, but sometimes you need shield. Having shield can be nice. This deals less damage, but hue is extreme. Oh, okay, I love this. I don't know how good this is, but I love this. Just more levels. I am enjoyer of this. Ha! Wait, give me... No. No, yeah, I do enjoy this. This is cool. I don't know how good this is. I just like it, though. I don't care how good this is. I think I like this a lot. But yeah, it's simply more levels. Nothing really that interesting, but really cool. This has 1000% damage base damage, which is cool. A lash, which deals more damage. It has ignition. When this card is in hand, when a card is exhausted, decrease cost of this card by 1 until used. That's pretty nice if you do bunch of other exhausts. I mean, this, for example, would be pretty good with Cassius. I guess because he exhausts a lot of cards, kinda. But there's more characters that exhausts. What can I... like Tressa also, which is another character that is nerfed. Who exhausts a lot? I can't think of anything right now. I think Orlea exhausts, right? But I haven't played Orlea in ages. I mean, Serenial kinda exhausts. Yeah. Yeah, she does. I'm assuming that's like the thing. It's more damage, but also has the ignition, which is cool. If you have like a exhaust partner. No, not partner like a partner, but like a teammate. You get me, right? 400 defense base damage to all enemies. Decrease damage amount by 10% for each target. I do love that. I think that's really good. That's like, yeah. Obviously, for AoE attacks, it's not good if you have a single target enemy. Obviously, kinda clear. If someone needed me to say it out loud, this is not that great if you're fighting against a single target enemy. Yeah. So just good if you want to use her for AoE. And then we have on ally counterattack, activate discard. Okay, so that's just good with people that have counterattack. It's pretty simple. I personally didn't really use yet anyone who really uses counterattack. However, I imagine this is just really good because you activate the free cost card for free. And if you already are using a person with counterattack, you kinda want the counterattack to trigger. There's like Magna, Amir. I think Calipe has counterattacks, but I might be wrong. I really don't know right now. Oopsies. Yeah, I should really build Calipe, to be fair. I know she's really good from what I heard, but I just never did it. But yeah, this is just the same thing on all of these. It's pretty nice. I think with... okay, so I know I haven't got anywhere yet. I will update you later. But right now, I definitely imagine using 9 with Narya. I think that's very clear. I don't know who else though yet, I guess. She's like I feel like the third place, you can kind of fit in anyone. Like, there are obviously characters who synergize well. I feel like more like damage dealers, defense-based damage dealers kinda obviously would work. Maybe some support, to be fair. You might need some... kinda depends, actually. Like, since you have this card in your hand, like always, maybe you don't really need all that much card draw, actually. But, you know, Veronica is always like a good character to fill. It's like always good. She's great. I don't know how good Cassius is now, but Cassius was another one that was just like always good. And stuff, yeah. Obviously, you know, if you put in someone who has the counterattacks, what am I clicking on? Then you can make like this work. If you have someone who exhausts a lot, you can make this one work, right? It's pretty cool. Anyways, experience strike, you know, I feel like this card is kinda not bad, but just kinda boring. The first one is very simple, just enhances its effect, more damage, and more attack increase. Then we have, if this card was exhausted this turn, increase damage amount of this card by 30% for 1 turn until used. What? If a card, I'm stupid, sorry, I read if this card was exhausted. It's if a card. I was very confused about that. Sure, like you will exhaust cards. That's kinda the whole thing, so that can work. Increase shield gain amount of skill cards by 30%. As I said, I normally like prepare offensive options over defensives. But you know, again, if you need shields, can be nice. We'll get a lot of shield. Damage amount for each exhaust card in hand. Like, you will have some exhaust cards, you can definitely, like, again, depends on your team, that can be, like, scaled to a lot, I imagine. By itself, I don't care that much. I feel like, well, let me read the last one. For 1 turn, when an exhaust card is activated, 1 counter attack. That's nice. That's nice. I feel like, honestly though, for like a general run, I would pick the first one. It's just very simple, honestly kinda boring, but just feel like it might be the best. I feel like the counterattack can be good if you run her with more like counterattack centric team. If you have, for example, what was the card called? The Hue that activates on counterattack, you know, that's good. It's nice to have some counterattack on her. I don't know how good it will be, obviously, in practice, but yeah. I can definitely see that being cool on occasion. Sorry. I did not sleep well at all. It was one of those days when I actually have to wake up because I had stuff in the morning, which I normally don't. But I also went to sleep at like 2 a.m. I was thinking to myself yesterday, yeah, I'll go to sleep early today because I have stuff tomorrow, and I went to sleep at 2 a.m. Which, like, yeah, and then I woke up at 7. So those were nice 5 hours of sleep. I have coffee now. So that will help, hopefully. Okay, Fatal Strike. Yes. Yeah, that's this one. So the first one is as kinda often just did space effect but stronger. Second one costs more, deals more damage and increases damage amount. Well, the same thing on the second half. I feel like that's pretty add. Am I missing something? I guess it doesn't exhaust that card, but I feel like exhausting the card often isn't a disadvantage. Because, you know, that levels the card up, which you want to do as soon as possible, I imagine. So I kinda think that sucks. Oh, and, like, I honestly think that would kinda not be great, even if it was 1 cost. That just doesn't sound great. Then we have an Ignition one. That's again the one that decreases when exhaust, yeah. Change you in hand to its final level. Oh. Okay, there's a retain on it, which works. That's I kinda like that. I don't know how good it is. You would probably want to have like overall kind of a exhaust deck, again. You just want to exhaust a lot, and you can do some crazy stuff with this and the exhaust hue, or like the ignition hue. You can like probably exhaust enough to use that like multiple times and then change it to its final form after. Oh my, I love that actually. And that's something I will try to build for sure. We'll see if it's good. And I'm still not like totally sure on which character to run that with. I mean, I feel like Nadia is one of them, but like the rest I can still, I imagine, do like a lot of the daggers which do exhaust. So maybe there's like other characters who also can do a lot of exhaust. I think Renoa exhausts a lot, but I don't have Renoa. Huh. Hello. Kadiaka user. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hi, hope you're doing well. The next stuff we have, the next epiphany we have is an exhaust one. Exhaust 2 random exhaust cards of other combatants in hand. For each card exhausted through this ability, increase damage amount of the next attack card of this unit by 30% until used. For each card exhausted through this ability, increase damage amount of the next used attack card of this unit. Like, I guess you can sometimes use it. Doesn't sound as interesting though. If it's like exhausting a lot can be nice though, overall. And then we have just damage with retain this time, and then increases damage amount for each ally with an counter attack. So yes, if you run with like, I guess at least one character with the counter attack is pretty good. Then you would obviously kind of want the epiphany on the previous card that gives 9 a counter attack. I think that would be nice. Yeah, I personally like. I just really like the middle fatal strike. That sounds like really cool, and the first one is just nice, you know. I imagine sounds like it could deal a lot of damage. But yeah, I kind of want to make the middle one work. I'm doing pretty good. What about you? Okay, Counterblade. When shield is gained through an ability, Honed Edge. I don't love that by itself, because she doesn't really gain that much shield by herself, so it would need to be her ally mostly that gains the shield, I feel like. But you know, obviously if you have an ally who gains shield, who you might want to run like Calipe, which I think she gets shield. Or Magna, who does get shield. When card is exhausted, Honed Edge, already love that more. With my Dream Exhaust build that I imagine is the greatest thing ever, might not be, you know, we'll see when I actually play her. But in my head, it sounds at least fun, you know, and I play game to have fun. I'm able to do easily like the... what's it called? The basin. I can do that easily with my E6 Sereniel. So I don't need that much to play meta. I want to have fun, and what sounds like fun to me is having an exhaust build. That sounds fun. Yeah. Increase shield gain by 15%, and when shield is gained to an ability, Honed Edge, yeah, okay, it just increases shield gain. This just has initiation. Can counterattack if... when counterattack is gained, Honed Edge plus, which I assume is just stronger Honed Edge. Wait, what is different on that than normal home dash? Increase defense-based damage amount of attack cards by 20% for 1 turn. Increase defense-based damage amount of attack cards of allies by 20% for 1 turn. I'm missing something. Increase damage-based damage amount. Increase defense-based damage amount of attack cards of allies. Oh, of allies, right. Okay. Sure. Again, if you do like the counterattack build, sure, this is good. You would want this. And the last one, at the start of the turn, activate you in hand 1 time. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yes, I do like that. However, my dream is kinda making the fucking exhaust build. That sounds so fun, honestly. And I will probably repeat that again in the future. This doesn't have epiphanies, though this is pretty neat, I think. Okay, let's look at her. I guess her interesting potential cards. Increased damage, so you know her basic attack. Increased damage amount of exhaust cards by 15% for 1 turn, max 2 stacks. Okay, like who cares really? You will want to remove those anyways. Okay, damage amount to 9 slash. Wait, what? Can I click on it? What? Can I not? Slash is just her basic attack, isn't it? Why would I? I don't care. Okay, like maybe she wants to use her basic cards, but I don't think that is really what you want to do. That sounds weird, honestly. I don't know. And if 9 defense is greater than 300, plus 5% order attribute damage amount, and for every 10 defense exceeding 300, add another 2% to modifier. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So that's plus 15 if you have 300. I'm already playing for an hour. Oh my god, I'm just reading. When you have 350 defense, which is achievable, I think, quite achievable, since you also just want to stack as much defense as possible, I imagine. That just sounds pretty nice. Yeah. I guess let's look at her ego. Let me drink my coffee. It should be not hot at this point. Oh my god, it's the coaster stick to it, probably because I spilled. Okay, let's see. If this is good, I might pull. Targets may be selected for attack with the Fighting Spirit card. That's the final one that doesn't have epiphanies, right? Can I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds... I mean, that's nice. It doesn't sound like a power... That sounds like a quality of life change, honestly. It doesn't sound like it makes her stronger. It's more like, you know, you get rid of the random. But again, I feel like for a lot of the like boss fights or elites, not all of them, but they are single targets, so I don't think that's that important to have. At the start of battle, create exploit opening card, which is vulnerable and 1 tenacity damage. Exhaust to retrieve Retain. like nice. I think it's not that interesting, actually. Oh, that it retains, you can like use it when you want. Obviously it has exhaust, so you can activate 2 exhausts with this, so you know, pretty good for the exhaust deck or whatever. But don't feel like that strong? I might be wrong, maybe it is really strong. I do like it, again, like an effect. I think that's a pretty cool effect. But I don't think it's that strong. But maybe I'm wrong on that one. It's hard to tell for this one. Damage amount to reflection 0. What's... Oh shit, I did not... Okay, let me read that before I continue. Ah, now I'm clicking at random shit. Where is she?
후회는 없을 거다.
I did not look at her ego skill at all. So, defense-based damage to all enemies. More damage amount for each point of the combined cost of the 2 highest cost cards, then exhaust those cards. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Just a lot of AoE damage, kinda. And exhausts cards. Which can be nice. Imagine sometimes you might not want to exhaust them. But I feel like you kind of want to exhaust Hue like always until it is at its final level, right? And it kind of depends, because your second highest cost card will either be like kind of a random 1 cost in terms of what she herself has, or something that, you know, her teammates have. Okay, back to egos though. So it deals more damage and damage amount to the modifier, the combined cost of the 2 highest cost attackers. It's fine. Just kind of more damage. It's not too interesting, honestly, but like, it's obviously more damage. More damage is nice. I just don't feel like it's like something I would actually pull for. When 9 cards are exhausted, gain 1 improvisation. What is improvisation? Oh, it literally explains below it. Equal to the cost of the card. Improvisation plus 50% defense-based damage amount to 9 attack cards for 1 turn. I think this one is really good. I think this one's really good. So, but again, that might be my bias for just thinking about the exhaust deck. Just sounds really nice. Just sounds really nice. This is a simple one, more levels on those. When Hue cards are activated, inflict 15% of the damage dealt to the target as fixed damage. That's also very fucking nice. However, I don't think I'm gonna be pulling for more copies myself. I'm not gonna be mad if I get them, but I feel like the first 3 are like, they are not bad, obviously. I just don't care for them that much. Then the 4th one and 6th one sound pretty nice. But also, you know, I also don't feel like I need them, I guess. Again, I will see when I actually use her in fight. Will be very different after I decide to do that. But I feel like they don't seem that strong, which is a good thing, by the way. I think, you know, having way too strong of the manifest egos, the dupes, is bad overall. I think if they are way too strong, that's not a good thing. Like, it will make me pull more, but I like to save, and I imagine other people like to save as well. So I'm, you know, quite happy that it doesn't look like she gets that insane boost later, I guess. we'll see. Maybe like tomorrow I'll read somewhere that actually her first manifest ego is actually super insane. It's the strongest thing ever, and if you don't have it, you might as well just uninstall the game. But yeah, I guess that's it for 9. I think she looks very interesting. That's kind of been the case for the more recent characters overall, that you can kind of build them multiple ways. I feel like a lot of the like on-release characters, they obviously had more ways to build them, but there was like one you just kind of wanted, because it was just so much more clear than the others, I guess. With 9, you can do like the exhaust build that I'm gonna do. You can do the counter attacks. Depends on who you combine her with. I guess you can do something else as well. But yeah. I would personally, with what I have, definitely feels like Narya is like insanely good with her. And then someone who just exhausts a lot, like a support-ish character. I think Teresa, she's nerfed. But you know, she does generate the shadow daggers, and it might still be like a solid teammate, because, well, I just want to exhaust, and shadow daggers exhaust. So you can kind of create a bunch of them, then exhaust a lot, use your due like 10 times and stuff. Well, you know, that sounds good to me. You can obviously combine her with like Amir, because it's just defense-based damage, I guess. And since you have Narya, just more defense-based damage is already good, because you will want Narya built to support defense-based damage, right? Like, so far, my Narya wasn't really defense-based specialized, but it is definitely one of the ways you can build with her. Kalipe, again, bunch of defense-based damage. I haven't used her personally yet, so it's hard to say, but I heard she is really good. But, you know, I imagine it's what Lyra said as well. I trust Lyra. Lyra is good at this kind of stuff. I think Magna as well. A lot of, I guess some defense-based damage as well, but mostly for the counter-attack synergies, you know, that you can build for with 9. And Maribel is just also defense-based damage, and I guess counter-attacks as well, yeah. So those sound like a good teammates. I feel like, you know, there's... you can always, I feel, kinda include Veronica, because Veronica is just always good. She doesn't have, like, some super synergy. It's more of just the fact that she's always good. Yeah. I guess Cassius. I guess maybe he might be worse now. Still... I would assume very doable with, you know, I don't know, will I see how strong Cassius is. We'll see if he's actually dead or just not completely broken as he was before. I guess... No, not really. I mean, she has snack time, which exhausts, and you also exhaust a different card. So that's something. Like, I can see this doing something with Ray, but probably not my first choice. My first choice is, as I say, definitely Narya and someone else. There's a lot of, like, good choices, but I don't know who would be my first choice. I think Teresa, yeah, I think it would just be Teresa as my first choice. Honestly, like, from what I've seen. so far. We'll obviously see, you know, this is my very much just like first impressions. I'll get to like test her a bit, but as you know, like I don't even have most of these characters built, so it's kind of difficult to test. It will take me a while. But I imagine 9, Narya and Tressa, at least for my very cool exhaust build, that will definitely be the best one you can do, will just work. And 9 herself sounds strong. So yeah. Now, we can look at the new partner, which is Alsea. That's probably how you pronounce that.
어머, 보수는 준비해두셨겠죠?
So, increase the assigned combatant's defense by 8%. Yeah, okay, good. When an exhaust card of the assigned combatant is exhausted or activated, increase defense-based damage amount of the next attack card used by 20%. Okay. So yeah, you kinda need... Is there another Vanguard character that just exhausts a lot? I don't really think so. Yet maybe they will add some and it will be like really good for Alsea. But yeah, right now if you will pull Alsea, you're very much doing that just for 9. It's kinda like it has been for a bit. Which is kinda sad, but like, yeah. I guess it's most of the gachas, they just want this partner to be like a package for the new character. When a 2-cast or higher card of the assigned combatant is exhausted, gain a shield. That's just, yeah, survivability, nice survivability. And 250 defense-based damage, 5 caustic remarks. What is that? Increase damage amount taken by 20%, and if shield was owned, increase by an additional 10%. On effect activation, decrease by 1. It's pretty nice, just like a debuff, which is cool. Yeah, that's just a pretty nice debuff. They take up to 30% more damage. I feel like it will often be the 30%. But even 20%, that's... How much does it cost? 3. Okay, yeah, that's very nice debuff. I actually don't think I looked at how much 9s
후회는 없을 거다.
think cost 6. Okay, that's nice. Not like nothing groundbreaking, but pretty nice. Why am I clicking on everything except the thing I want? But yeah, I'll say very much good, very good for 9. You won't be able to use her on like anyone else though. Right? I feel like no one else, no Vanguard really like exhausts too much. Am I missing someone? Oh look, Iron Skin is exhaust, but like you just, if you pull for the partner, it is for 9, and maybe in the future they will release someone who benefits from her, but again, if you pull Alsea, it is just like a partner for 9, nothing more. And you probably should not, if you... I think this is kinda clear. If I need to tell you this, you're stupid. Don't pull this partner if you don't pull 9. Like, maybe in the future there will be someone good for Alsea, like a good Vanguard, but you can always get her in the future if that's the case. So, you know, just keep that in mind. But I would say for 9, she's very good. So yeah, that will be it for my cool review, and now I have to play ads. So, be right back. Hello, hello, I am back. And now let's get simply to the new story. I guess I can click on stuff at last as well. Right. I'm kind of excited, I must say. I have like 3 hours, so I kinda doubt we'll be able to finish it today, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long it could be. I could maybe after we finish Remnant, depending on when we finish this. Yeah. Or just leave it for tomorrow. We'll see. Warriors of the Arena. 28. Oh, 28. Right, this is 28. This number is 28. Oh, you don't even see the number over my camera. Okay, well, okay. 88 hours since the captain's disappearance. Chaos devours the nightmare, and a new slave appears in the arena. Incubation.
사막에서는 도저히 길을 찾을 수가 없어요.
Water. I can't find a way at all in the desert.
분명히 이쪽에 오아시스가 있었던 것 같은데.
I could have sworn there was an oasis around here.
신기루 아니었을까요? 벌써 한참은 걸었잖아요.
Maybe it was a mirage? We've been walking for quite some time.
잠깐, 앞에 누군가가...
Wait, up ahead.
이런 곳에서 만나다니 정말 자네들은 운이 나쁘군.
How unlucky to run into me here.
다들 전투 준비를...
Why would you fight Beryl? What the fuck, Mika? Everyone, get ready for battle.
본관과 처음부터 함께했다면 수월히 사막을 탐험했을 텐데 정말 운이 나빠.
If you went with me from the beginning, you would have explored the desert with ease. How unfortunate.
베릴 소대장님?
Commander Beryl?
그냥 대장이라고 불러도 좋네. 함장과 나는 이미 전우나 다름없으니 자네들 역시 내 부하나 마찬가지지.
You can just refer to me as your leader. Your captain and I are basically comrades, so you are my subordinates too. Yes, so true.
오랜만이다. 잘들 지냈어?
Oh, hey, it's been a while. How have you all been?
그런데 다들 표정이 왜 이래? 대장, 혹시 얘네들한테 이상한 짓 했어?
But why the long faces? Commander, have you been messing with them?
이상한 짓이라니. 처음부터 이런 표정들이었던 것이다.
Messing with them? They were like that from the beginning.
내가 설명할게.
I'll explain.
레노와? 직접 작전을 수행하지 않고
Renoir, why aren't you proceeding with the operation yourself?
뭔가 느낌이 이상하군. 레노와, 함장은 어디에 있나?
Something feels off. Renoir, where's your captain?
이건 어디에도 말해서는 안 돼, 베릴. 원래는 올프 소대에게도 비밀이어야 하지만 지금은 한 명의 도움이라도 더 필요한 상황이니까.
You must never speak of this to anyone, Beryl. Although it's a secret from the Wolf Platoon too. We just need all the help we can get right now.
공식적으로 공표된 적도 없고 상부에도 보고하지 않았어.
It's never been officially announced. Nor have I reported to the superiors. Keep that in mind.
비탄 없이 말해보게. 함장의 그리고 나이트메어호의 일은 울프 소대의 일이나 마찬가지니.
Let it all out. The captain's and the Assist Nightmare's business is basically Wolf's Platoon business.
함장은
The captain
실종됐어. 지금으로부터 88시간 전에.
has been missing for the last 88 hours. Oh no. Well, hopefully we'll get found. Crossing fire. The captain meets new acquaintances in the desert. Is it 9? Possibly? I'm just guessing we'll meet 9 at some point during this story. That would just make sense. By the way, I did not say this during the very cool kit review, which, by the way, I'm like really excited to actually build her. That build sounded just like really fun. Yeah. It's another DPS though. I mean, we got Narya so far, who is like a support healer kind of deal. But otherwise, every new character is a new DPS. Huh. To be fair, those are more interesting, but also I want more supports. More supports is nice. ... But yeah, 9 is very pretty. That's what I wanted to say. Just, you know, just wanted to share my opinion. We are honest in here, right? Like a fading dream, the rancid stench clinging to the swamp and marsh dissolves all at once. Where am I? I can't remember how I got here at all. Beneath the scorching sun, the desert stretches out endlessly. Sand slips into my mouth, coating it harshly. My vision darkens, then returns, again and again.
저게 뭐지?
What's that?
사람?
Huh? A person? Yes, hello. I am a person.
이런 곳에서 주무시면 큰일 나요.
You can't sleep here. ...
다리에 힘을 주세요. 걸으셔야 해요.
Must have some strength in your legs. You have to walk. It's hard to move. Guided by the unfamiliar voice of a young girl, I force myself forward, one step at a time.
물을 조금만 나눠주실 수 없을까요? 이분 탈수 상태예요.
Could you spare a little water? This person's completely dehydrated. Thank you. Thanks for sparing the water.
이제 물값을 내놔.
Alright, now hand over the money for the water.
대충 이 정도 가격이면 되겠네.
Yeah, this should about cover it.
네? 도와주신다고 하셨잖아요.
What? You said you'd help.
공짜로 준다고 한 적은 없지. 그럼 적선이라도 받는 줄 알았어?
I never said it was free. Nothing in the world is free.
다른 곳도 아니고 여기 스파이츠에서?
Of all places here, in space? Space? Is this space?
날쟁이.
You liar.
고작 물 조금 준 것 가지고 이런 말도 안 되는 돈을.
All this money, just for a little water? This is insane.
그럼 처음부터 받아가질 말았어야지.
Then you shouldn't have accepted it.
낼 능력 없으면 몸으로 때우던가. 아이, 이놈들 끌고 가.
Hey, if you can't pay, work it off. Hey, drag them along.
잠깐, 이것 놔요.
Wait, let go of me. The sun still scorches my skin, yet a sudden cold spreads across my back and waist as I'm slammed to the ground.
저 이분 상태는 어떠신가요?
How is this person doing?
감옥까지 오셨는데 남 걱정이 드십니까?
Aha, you have landed yourself in prison. How can you be worried about someone else?
온 건 온 거고 위험한 사람은 위험한 사람이니까요.
You are what you are, and dangerous people are dangerous for a reason.
그거 참 훌륭하시군요. 꼼꼼히 살펴야겠습니다.
That's fascinating. I'll need to take a closer look. Through the haze of fading consciousness, someone's hands move over my body.
생체 징후에 별다른 이상이 보이진 않습니다만
No obvious abnormalities and vital signs, but
흥미롭군요.
interesting.
네? 어떤 게요?
Huh? What is it?
뭔가 특이한 게 몸 안에 자리 잡고 있습니다.
There's something unusual in the body.
가슴의 라이프 코어에 근처에 있는 것만으로 정신이 맑아지는 분위기.
A life core in the chest. Just being near it seems to clear the mind.
이분은 퍼스트군요.
This is a Protoss.
그것만 해도 특이한데.
That in itself is interesting.
몸에 뭔가가 심어져 있습니다. 뭔가 대단히 강력한.
There's something embedded, something incredibly powerful.
뭐라도 좋으니 빨리 정신 차리게 만들어.
Doesn't matter what. Where's the map? Now.
안 그러면 하루도 못 버티고 죽을 테니까.
Or they won't even last a single day. Protoss disappearance 72 hours later.
깨어나셨군요. 조금만 더 오래 주무셨다면 즉시 물리적 충격을 가려했습니다.
You're awake. If you slept any longer, we'd have had to apply immediate physical stimulus.
그러다가 돌아가실지도 몰라요. 지금도 많이 약해지신 상태인데.
And there's a real chance they wouldn't make it. They are still extremely weak as is.
하지만 오래 기절해 있는 것도 분명 몸에 좋지 않을 겁니다. 그럴 시간도 없고요.
But staying unconscious any longer wouldn't help either. We don't have that kind of time. Where am I?
스파이츠라는 행성입니다. 들어보셨는지요?
Spades. It's a planet. Ever heard of it?
쌍성의 그림자. 그 중에서도 블랙마켓의 노예 투기장입니다. 다시 말해
The Twin Star's shadow. More precisely, the black market slave arena prison. Let me put it plainly.
퍼스트께서도 몬스터들과의 싸움에서 살아남으셔야 한다는 뜻이죠.
It means that you also have to survive fights against monsters. Can you explain it in more detail?
죄송해요. 사막에 기절해 계신 걸 발견해서.
I'm sorry, we found you unconscious in the desert.
안전한 곳으로 옮기려고 했는데 근처에 있는 게 블랙마켓뿐이라 우리 부탁했다가 여기까지.
We tried to move you somewhere safe, but the only place nearby was the black market. So we asked for water and ended up here.
정말 대단하신 분입니다. 여기에 오셨을 때는 리코님도 거의 탈진 상태셨으니까요.
Honestly, it's incredible you survived. Rico was drained when she brought you in.
자기 목숨을 걸고 퍼스트님을 구해주신 겁니다.
She saved you with her life. Thank you for that. Yeah, thanks.
감사 인사는 나중에 하고
You can thank us later.
동료끼리 자기소개 정도는 해야겠는데
We need to
최대한 빨리.
introduce ourselves since we are companions now, as soon as possible.
출전이 얼마 안 남았어.
We don't have much time until the match.
그럼 저부터 하겠습니다.
Oh, I'll start.
저는 티페라입니다. 모험가인데 어쩌다 보니 개인용 함선이 이곳에 불시착하게 돼서 정신을 차려보니 감옥에 갇힌 채였습니다.
I'm Tipera, an adventurer. My personal ship malfunctioned and crash landed here when I came to. I found myself locked up in a prison.
저는 리코예요. 스파이츠의 크리티아스 왕국 출신이고.
I'm Rico. I'm from the kingdom of Critias on Spades.
스파이츠의 왕국 출신이십니까? 아직까지 생존자가 있었군요.
From Spades' fallen kingdom? So there are still survivors? Rico's face darkens in an instant.
마도 왕국 크리티아스는 다시 번성할 거예요.
The kingdom of Critias will flourish again someday. The air grew heavy in a heartbeat. Tipera scratches her head and continues.
크리티아스 분들 중에는 다시 크리티아스를 건국하려는 분들이 계시다고 들었습니다. 리코 씨도 그런 분들 중 하나셨군요.
I've heard that some people from Critias are trying to rebuild it, so you are one of them too.
지금은 기억하는 사람들이 많이 없지만 분명 스파이츠의 뿌리니까요.
Not many people
분들도 언젠가는 그걸 다시 깨달으실 거예요.
remember anymore, but it's still the root of spades. Even the black market will realize that someday. Nine's cold voice cut out.
글쎄, 깨닫지 못하는 쪽이 좋을지도 모르지. 이미 이 녀석들은 옛날로 돌아가기엔 너무 늦어버렸거든.
Hard to say. Maybe it's better if they never do. They are already far too late to return to what they were.
생명이 찢어 발겨지는 걸 유익거리로 삼는 녀석들은 같은 인격체로 봐주기엔 무리가 있지 않겠나?
People who treat torn lives as entertainment cannot be called the same kind of people. How about you?
소개가 필요한가? 내 이름은 나인, 그냥 용병이다.
Do you need me to introduce myself? My name is Nine. I'm just a mercenary.
스파이츠에는 의뢰를 수행하러 왔지.
I have come to Spades on a mission.
사정이 있어서 콜로세움에 싸우러 나가게 됐지만
Although I'm going to fight at the Colosseum under my own circumstances.
나인 씨, 용병이셨습니까?
Nine, were you a mercenary? She just told you.
그런 이름의 유명한 용병이 있었던 것 같은데요.
I think there was a famous mercenary by that name.
특별할 건 없어. 그냥 의뢰를 남들보다 많이 수행했을 뿐이다.
There's nothing special about it. Only completed more missions than the others.
나보다는 이쪽의 퍼스트에게 궁금한 점이 더 많을 텐데. 라이프 코어까지 고장난 채로 이런 곳에 흘러들어오다니.
Enough about me. I'm more curious about this Protoss here. You were dragged into a place like this with a broken life core. Yeah, I wonder how I got here, huh?
함장,
Pain.
함장,
Captain.
함장님, 몸에 식물이...
Captain, there's a plant on your body.
저건 식물의 열매인가요? 열매가
Is that
함장님 몸에 연결돼서
the fruit of the plant? The fruit slick to the captain's body.
나이트메어, 함장을 긴급 귀환시켜! 얼른!
Nightmare! Emergency recall the captain. Now!
긴급 귀환... 불가능합니다. 뭔가 이상해.
Emergency recall unavailable. Something's wrong. SS Nightmare, recall all but me. That's an order. Do it now.
함장...
Captain!
함장!
Captain! Well, so I have a plant now. There was an accident. My head feels like it's about to explode. Memories drift up in fragments, floating hazily beneath my consciousness.
상태가 안 좋아지신 것 같아요.
Their condition has gotten worse.
우와, 나인 씨가 환자 괴롭힌다.
Wow, Nine's tormenting a patient.
난 아무것도 안 했다.
I didn't do anything. First, we have to escape this place. There are people waiting for me on the SS Nightmare. We need to escape this awful place and signal my crewmates right now.
나가야 한다는 건 동의하지. 쉽진 않겠지만
Yes, we have to leave, though it won't be easy.
돌아가야겠다는 생각을 했다면 정신 바짝 차려라.
If you
아니면 머지않아 죽을 테니까.
if you plan on getting back in one place, stay alert. Otherwise, you'll be mincemeat in a blink.
여기선 노예들을 몬스터와 결투시키고 관종들에게 돈을 받지. 가치가 없다고 여겨지는 노예들은 처분당한다.
Here, slaves are forced to fight monsters for the crowd's money. Those deemed worthless are disposed of.
그리고 넌 전투원은 아니지? 보기만 해도 알겠군.
And you're not a combatant. I can tell that just looking at you. That's right.
하지만 넌 퍼스트. 분명히 쓸모가 있을 테다.
But you're a Protoss. I'm sure you'll be useful. Well, I'm pretty useful if we plan to go into
그러니
chaos.
이야기는 간단해.
So it's simple.
우리는 너를, 너는 우리를 구하는 거다.
You save us and we save you.
뭐 설명은 미뤄두지.
Well, I'll leave the explanation for later.
곧 결투의 시작이다.
The match will soon begin.
구경하면서 지금 어디에 갇혔는지 직접 확인해 보라고.
As you watch, you can see for yourself where we're trapped. Alright. Underground arena. The underground arena craves blood. Blood to satisfy the audience's madness. Proto's disappearance. 80 hours later. I like this guy's design. Well, okay, the zips are a bit awkward. Like these. It looks cool, kinda, actually. Like, it's awkward, but I'm trying to imagine how this would look in real life. But also, like, characters that are not real don't need to look good in real life. You know what? I do like this design. I think it would be weird as fuck in real life. This guy looks very cool, though. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of every race and creed, thank you for taking the danger of this edge of chaos, on this edge of chaos, in stride to witness today's black market slave match.
오늘도 여러분을 만족시키기 위해 고군분투할 예정입니다.
Sorry.
선물할 귀여운 몬스터는 제 컬렉션 38번 작은 공포입니다.
I'm Fang, owner of the market and gracious host of this arena. I promise you yet another thrilling spectacle today. The slaves will face a fearsome monster from my collection, specimen number 38. Small fear. Got hiccups.
제발 살려줘!
Save me!
나는 싸울 줄도 모른다고.
I don't even know how to fight.
비켜! 이 쓰레기들!
Move, scumbags. Look at them running away or something. One of them is on the run! Catch them and kill them! As Bloodlust filled the arena, Fang aimed his hand at the retreating figure.
그 필요한 목숨의 가치를 부여할 유일한 순간인데 뭘 하시는 겁니까?
It's the only moment you have to add value to your miserable life. What are you doing?
싸우지 못하면 관중에게 즐거움이라도 주셔야지요.
If you can't fight, at least make it fun for the audience. Oh! Yeah, my guy should have told the joke. Would save him for sure.
오늘도 저희 쇼를 관람해 주셔서 감사합니다. 잠시 쉬는 시간 이후에 다음 쇼가 진행됩니다.
Thank you for watching our show today. We'll proceed with the next show after a break. This guy is just like me. I bet he plans to like run 3 minutes of ads and maybe do some stretches in the meantime. Possibly make himself a coffee or like use a toilet. A moment later.
살려주세요.
Let me live. Yeah, I think you'll survive this.
너희들.
Hey, you people. The crowd's frenzy reaches its peak. Cheers rain down on the man who begs for his life.
다들 미쳤어요.
They are all crazy.
이런 식으로 사람이 죽는 걸 보는 게 재밌는 건가요?
Is it fun watching people die like this?
이야, 하우스 안에서 별별 끔찍한 꼴을 다 봤지만 이건 또 색다르네요.
Wow, I've seen all sorts of terrible things in chaos, but this is something else. Is it mental contamination from the chaos?
그런 것에 영향도 있긴 하겠지만
That may have a hand in it.
그냥 최소한의 존엄도 포기한 놈들일 뿐이다.
They haven't shed of dignity left.
인간이 저항도 못하고 죽어나가는 모습을 순수하게 즐길 뿐이지.
They are just willingly enjoying watching people die. Nine's gaze fixes on the man scrambling across the Colosseum floor. His torn arm flails uselessly, leaving streaks across the ground as he flees. His screams, soaked in terror, fill the arena. The way Nine watches him feels as if she's seeing something else laid over the scene. As though fragments of the past rise up like resurfacing memories from the madness of enjoying another's death. Nine?
아니, 아무것도 아니다.
No, it's nothing.
쓰레기들.
Scumbags. Nine's enraged mutters scatter into the air. Her twitching fingers look ready to draw her blade and swing it without hesitation.
나인님,
Nine,
여기서 날뛰었다간 이 자리에서 사살당할 겁니다.
if you throw a tantrum here, you'll be killed on the spot.
알고 있다.
I know.
돌아가자, 퍼스트. 지금 우리가 저 녀석들에게 해줄 수 있는 건 없어.
Let's go back, Protoss. There's nothing we can do for them now. ...
나인님이 의뢰로 가지러 온 게 스파이츠의 신수의 알이라는 말씀이시지요?
The item you came to retrieve, Nine. It's Space's egg of the deity, right?
그래.
That's right.
한 행성을 좌지우지할 수 있는 정도의 에너지원이다.
It's an energy source powerful enough to wipe out an entire planet.
금방 회수해서 돌아갈 생각이었지. 지금은 콜로세움의 투경꼴이지만
I planned to retrieve it and leave right away, but now we are stuck until the Colosseum matches end.
하지만 그건 저희 스파이츠의 보물이에요.
But it's Space's treasure.
이미 마켓의 손에 넘어간 물건이야. 내 손에 들어오지 않더라도 언젠가 다른 은하로 팔려나갈 거다.
It's already in the market's hands. Even if it never reaches me, it will be sold off to another galaxy someday.
그건 제가 어떻게든 그쪽과 협상해서...
Then maybe I could negotiate with them somehow.
그럴 말이 통할 사람들이었다면 지금 리코 씨가 여기에 있진 않았겠죠.
If they were people you could reason with, Rico, we would not be right here now. Here right now.
이미 고향 행성과 왕국을 뒤로한 자들입니다. 동포들까지 다른 은하로 팔아넘기고 있으니.
They already abandoned their home planet and their kingdom. They are even selling their own people to other galaxies.
하지만 이대로 있을 수만은...
But I can't just stay here like this.
동화 같은 미래를 그려보자면 나이님이 쓱싹 해서 알을 스파이츠의 민중들에게 돌려주는 게 좋겠지만
If we imagine a fairy tale ending, Nine, you would sneak in and return the egg to the people of Spades, but...
나이님도 분명 뭔가 사정이 있어서 그 의뢰를 수행하시는 거겠죠?
I'm sure you have your own reasons for carrying out that mission, right?
우리는 펠티온의 의뢰를 받아서 움직이고 있다. 지금 말할 수 있는 건 그 정도뿐이군.
We are acting on a contract from Peltion. That's all I can say for now.
아하, 나이님의 용병단 클라데네츠가 펠티온의 의뢰를 주로 받는다더니 사실이군요.
Ah, so that's who you're working for. I heard Cladens mostly take jobs from Peltion, so it is true after all.
어쩌다가 그런 속이 시꺼먼 작자들과 일하고 있는지 여쭤도 될까요?
Still, can I ask you why you're working for someone so shady?
우린 놈들에게 빚을 졌거든.
We are indebted to them.
어찌되었든 이번 의뢰가 마지막이야.
Anyway, this will be my last mission.
너희 행성에 그 물건이 얼마나 중요한 존재인지
I'm
알고 있다.
aware how important it is for your planet.
하지만 내게도 물러설 수 없는 사정이 있어.
But I have my own reasons. I can't back off.
이런 이야기는 나중에 하지. 어차피 여길 나가지 못한다면 전부 무의미한 이야기야.
Let's talk about this later. It's meaningless if we can't escape anyway. Can't we just leave?
나가는 것 자체는 가능하겠지. 나 혼자 움직일 수 있다면.
We could if I could move alone.
하지만 너희들이 따라올 수 있는 건 자체하고서 못
Oh,
나가는 이유가 있다.
but leaving you guys behind is not an option. That's why I cannot go. How sweet! She just met us and already wants to go with us.
나인님의 동료가 인질로 붙잡혀 있다고 하셨습니다.
Oh, okay. Or maybe someone else. I heard that Nine's comrade is being held hostage.
그래서 네 도움이 필요한 거다, 퍼스트.
That's why I need your help, Protoss. Okay, understandable. She needs something from me. Makes sense. I'm down to help.
카오스 농도가 낮은 곳까지는 어떻게든 다닐 수 있다지만 내 동료를 찾고 출구로 빠져나가려면 네 도움이 필요해.
This is not just an underground arena prison. Somehow, inside the Chaos Zone, I can move through area with lower chaos density. But if I'm going to find my companion and escape through the exit, I need you. In return, you can help me survive.
그래. 이 투기장 내부의 복잡한 길까지 알 수 있다면 더 좋았겠지만 여기서 그런 것까지 바라는 건 사치겠지.
Having a map of these arena tunnels would have been a hell of a lot better, but I guess beggars can be choosers in a place like this.
길이라면 어쩐지 알 것 같은 기분도 들어요.
The layout, huh? Somehow it feels familiar.
이 건물 크리티아스의 왕궁을 개조해서 만든 모양이에요.
This structure was created by remodeling the royal palace of Critias. Oh, great? As in, that's reference to the fact that you really want crit damage and crit rate? The royal palace of Critias?
원래는 지상에 세워진 건물이었어요.
I'm yawning. I will probably finish the coffee and then also grab myself an energy drink. Yeah, I've been not sleeping very well for the last week or so. So that's my excuse. As if I need an excuse for why I'm fucking yawning. But, yeah. And yesterday it was very much, well, the day, I guess, because I had to wake up at 7, which normally I wake up at like 9 or 10, or even later sometimes. And, you know, yesterday it was because I slept 11 hours after plasma. I guess I didn't sleep poorly, but it was just a weird sleep because it was 11 hours. And then day before that, I went to sleep kinda late and then had to wake up, not as early, but had to wake up early for plasma. So, yeah. That's like the greatest excuse to have, just plasma. Just tell everyone you work at plasma that like excuses why you're tired, why you can't do anything difficult. You know, just the best excuse. It was originally a structure built above ground.
크리티아스는 마법을 중심으로 발전한 국가예요. 구조물 하나하나 마법적인 장치가 되어 있죠.
Critias was a nation that developed around magic. Every structure was itself a magical device.
도굴이 성행하자 왕궁은 스스로를 보호하기 위해서 지하로 가로앉아 미로 같은 구조가 됐어요.
When thieves ran rampant, the place sealed itself underground to protect itself, turning into a maze-like structure.
전승에 따르면 그 미로 끝에 끔찍한 게 숨겨져 있다고도 하던데.
According to the legend, something terrifying is said to be hidden at the end of that maze.
역사 수업은 관심 없어.
I'm not interested in a history lesson.
퍼스트와 네가 길을 찾고 나와 티페라가 지시에 따른다.
You and the Protoss will find a way. Tefera and I will follow orders.
좋습니다. 그럼 이제 남은 건 이 투기장에서의 전투군요.
Alright, all that's left now is the match in the arena. Fighting head-on is not an option.
바라지도 않아. 싸움은 나와 티페라가 도맡아서 할 거다.
I don't expect you to. Tefera and I will handle the fighting.
저는 모험가지 전투원이 아닌데요.
Whoa, I'm an adventurer, not a combatant. I wonder, do we... Well, okay, we probably know, but again, me not ever watching any type of live stream or, like, leaks, definitely not leaks, or, like, anything that's future content, again, I kinda like it this way, but I just like, you know, whatever, I will just log into the game and see who is in the game. But yeah, I'm wondering if she will be playable or like a partner. I'm assuming they would make them at least partners, unless they decide to kill them off. Well, I'm an adventurer, not a combatant. We still need to... Oh yeah, her partner is probably the person who is lost in the chaos, or what was it she said about her partner? I think she mentioned... someone... I can... Oh no, she's Harold hostage. So I assume that's the partner. I don't remember the partner's name, I'm sorry. I might, you know, learn it in the future. Do you take me for a fool?
네 놈한테서는 투사의 냄새가 난다.
I can smell the warrior within
생사의
you.
기로에 수도 없이 서본 냄새가.
The scent of having stood countless times before life and death.
아무튼 너희 둘은 전투 중에 괜히 나서지 말고 얌전하게 찌그러져 있어.
Anyway, you two, don't try to step up during the fight and stay in the corner. Alright, no problem doing that.
말이 너무 심하신 것 같은데요.
I think that's a bit harsh. What? You can watch them fight.
각자 쓰임새가 다름을 이해하라는 것뿐이다.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm telling you to understand that you have each have different uses.
너 같은 민간인은 물론이고 퍼스트 역시 전장에 있을 자원이 아니야. 이런 상황 자체가 특례지.
Not only for a civilian like you, but also the Protoss aren't supposed to be in the battlefield. The situation itself is an exception.
우와, 나이님이 여러분께서 상처 안 받게 말을 예쁘게 하고 계세요. 생각보다 마음이 여리신가 봐요.
Wow, everyone, look at Nine speaking all nicely. She must be softer than we thought. She looks soft. No, I really like her design. She... She might be like right below Orlea for me in terms of just purely design, and honestly, like, I really like her personality-wise as well, too. Even though I just met her, kinda. She seems very nice. Still, I think I can help.
능력도 없는 놈이 활개치는 것만큼 성가신 게 없다.
There is nothing more annoying than someone useless who thinks they can contribute.
자기 몸도 못 지키면서 어떻게 돕겠다는 거지?
How can you help when you can't even take care of yourself? Well, okay, maybe she's not that nice, but... well, we'll just have to wait and see.
이봐, 열받게 하지 말고 좋은 말로 할 때
Hey.
얌전히.
Don't agitate me. Stay put when I tell you to. A terrible headache splits through my head.
나인 씨가 환자를 괴롭히고 있어요.
Wow, Nan is tormenting your patient.
아니, 난 아무것도 안 해.
No, I didn't do anything. Look at her, she's so nice, I said it.
괜찮으세요?
Protoss, are you alright?
열이 나시는 것 같아요. 잠깐 쉬시는 게...
I think you have a fever. Why don't you take a rest? I'm sorry, I feel a bit dizzy.
무리하지 말고 쉬어라. 어차피 오늘은 더 귀찮게 굴 일도 없을 테니.
Don't strain yourself. We won't be bothering you again today anyway.
쉬십시오, 퍼스트. 제가 망을 보고 있도록 하겠습니다.
Rest, Protos. I'll take a watch. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. I forced myself through the crushing dizziness and collapsed into a narrow bed that looks more like a prison cot. Well, it probably is. It doesn't not take long for me to sink into sleep. A sense of reality drifts across the surface of my consciousness, as if floating in the void of space. The events from before I fell into this desert planet replay like an edited recording.
안 돼! 함장!
No, Captain!
이것들이 함장님한테서 떨어져!
You people, get away from the Captain! A familiar voices. I hear familiar voices through the mishmash of time and memories.
제가 시간을 끌게요. 함장님만이라도.
I'll buy us time. At least get the Captain out. Plans, screams, SS nightmare, infection, comrades, escape, failure, drifting. He thinks about drifting in a time like this. I didn't know he was like into cars like that. A chaotic storm of keywords and images burst forth, and at its end,
함장,
Captain. It is a young girl.
이런 곳에서 죽으면 안 돼.
You can't die here.
나는 함장이 아니면
I can't
절대로 안 되니까.
go on without you. I think I heard those words. My fucking ear itches for some reason. Alright. I won't be doing combat missions today, I guess. I would really like to finish the story today, and I have 2 hours, so let's just continue that. I will either do the combat missions on my own or on another stream. We'll see. 88 hours. 88 hours before the captain's disappearance. Before, what happens in Verne? Proto's disappearance. 88 hours later.
여기! 이쪽에 유적 같은 게 있어요!
Over here! There seems to be ruins over here. Oh, we're fighting, okay. Probably, since we have this. Ray, could you look a bit more around the ruins? Sure. A mysterious ruin appears in the middle of a desert. As I carefully placed my hand on the stone tablets, face began to tremble. Oh, how fascinating! What kind of phenomenon is that? I found passage that goes underground. Okay. The ruins are old, yet surprisingly well preserved. Event hidden place triggered.
지금 바로 가겠습니다.
I'm on my way.
조심해서 내려오세요!
Take care, coming down.
분명 마지막 신호는 여기서 잡혔는데.
We definitely got our signal here. Final signal here.
침착하고 이 주변을 조사해봐요. 분명 흔적이 남아있을 거예요.
Keep calm and investigate the area. I'm sure there must be some traces.
함장이 사라졌다라. 하지만 왜 그쪽이 사라진 베른 행성이 아닌 스파이치에서 찾고 있는 거지?
The captain's gone, but why aren't you looking on planet Verne where they went missing, but on Spades?
우리가 만났던 카오스는 다른 카오스들과는 달랐어.
The chaos we encountered was different from other chaos.
명명하길 타오르는 생명.
It's called burning life.
행성 단위로 영향을 미치는 영역을 확장하고 있었지.
It expands
스파이츠는 그 영향이 닿은 행성 중 하나고,
across planets. Space is one of the planets affected by it.
또한 마지막으로 함정의 신호가 확인된 곳이야.
Also, it's where we last confirmed the captain's signal.
하지만 레노아, 상부에 보고하지 않았다고 들었네.
But Renoir, I heard that you didn't report it to your superiors.
어째서인가?
Why is that?
그건
That's...
됐어. 말하지 않아도 괜찮네.
Never mind, you don't have to tell me.
베릴?
Beryl? Beryl is
뭐,
pretty
이유가
cool.
있었겠지. 얼굴만 봐도 알겠네.
Well, you must have your reasons. I can tell looking at your face. I'm also kind of glad, you know, that was something I was scared of, and it might still happen with like every fucking character. A lot of gachas just do the thing where they kinda introduce a character to sell them and they never appeared in a story. So I'm kinda happy that Wolf Platoon is here again. We'll see if, you know, they still remember some of the other characters that we like. Actually, there are some characters that we like haven't basically even seen, like the Calipe whole group was in like one side story so far. But it's fine, like, you know, it's much better than if they like introduced them and they forgot they exist. Like this, they might have a focus in the future. I'm very confident that they will at some future have like a focus at some story thing.
내 표정이 어때서?
What about my face?
함장이 사라진 이후로 며칠 밤을 새웠나? 레노아 부함장? 마지막으로 쉰 게 언제지?
Vice Captain Renoir, how many nights have you stayed awake since the captain disappeared? When's the last time you took a rest?
그 정도로 간절하다면 상식적으로 도움을 받을 수 있는 건 모조리 다 받았을 테야.
If you're that desperate, you would have received all the help you could have from common sense standpoint.
상부에 보고해서 지원을 요청할 수 있었다면 당연히 그리했겠지.
If you could have requested support by reporting it to your superiors, of course you would have done it.
그리하지 않았다면 남에게 알려주기 싫은 뭔가가 있었을 테고.
Otherwise you must have something you didn't want to tell the others.
그러니 본관은 물어보지 않겠네. 자네들을 모르는 사이도 아니니.
So I shall not ask. It's not like I don't know you all.
나는
여기 이쪽에.
Here, over here. Be careful. Ah,
조심하세요.
yeah, exactly what
장치가
Oven
되어 있는
says.
것 같습니다.
Be careful. I think there's some sort of magical device. We got a new sword. What are these swords doing here? Ray, it looks dangerous, so please be careful. It's a trap, isn't it? Careful, be careful. Whoa, Commander, those swords stuck there look amazing, don't they? If you mess with something like that, you might end up buried here forever.
레이, 그쪽은 위험해요.
Ray, watch out. Ah!
제가 잡았어요. 괜찮아요?
I got you. Are you okay? That was like a tiny pop, the way it looked at least. It didn't look like it would injure anyone unless you were like sitting on the rock.
스파이치의 유적에서는 혼자 다니지 않는 게 좋아요.
You shouldn't walk alone in Spade's ruins.
감사합니다. 그치만 찾았어요. 신호기.
Thank you, but I found it. The signal device.
부서져 있네요. 나이트메어로 전송하겠습니다.
It's broken. I'll send it to the SS Nightmare. Event Master of the Beacon.
분석 결과 나이트메어호의 신호기가 맞습니다.
From what we analyzed, it's the SS Nightmare's signal device.
역시
I knew it.
조금만 더 힘내봐요. 분명 멀리 가지 못하셨을 거예요.
Let's keep it up. I'm sure the captain didn't get too far. The music stopped dramatically,
레이,
and now it changed. Ray,
이만 복귀해. 바이탈 신호가 나빠.
you should return soon. The vital signal is weak.
더 할 수 있어요. 무엇보다 더 늦었다간
I can do more. Above all, if you're too late.
네 마음을 모르는 건 아니지만 하지만 벌써 30시간째야.
It's not like I don't understand you, but it's already been 30 hours.
퍼스트도 없이 나쁜 컨디션으로 탐험을 계속했다간 돌이킬 수 없는 결과를 맞이할 수도 있어. 요원 수업 때 충분히 배웠잖아.
Pushing forward without the Protoss and in this state is a recipe for disaster. You're flirting with the disaster here, and I know they taught you better than that in agent training.
그치만
But
지금은 내가 작전 총책임자야. 요원 오웬, 레이, 미카, 즉시 복귀해.
right now, I'm the one in charge of the operation. Agent Owen, Ray, Mika, return immediately.
알겠습니다.
Understood. Yeah, Renoir can... Oh no, I guess she returned as well. SMH my head. What about Beryl and her friends there? Phew.
세 분은 안전히 센터로 이송되었습니다. 큰 외상은 없지만 피로가 누적되어 당분간은 휴식이 필요합니다.
The three have been safely transported to the center. They have no wounds, but they have accumulated fatigue and need to rest for now.
고마워. 세 사람을 잘 부탁해.
Thanks. Please take good care of them.
아니요. 휴식 대상 요원에는 레노아님도 포함됩니다.
No, you are one of the agents who need to rest.
그게 무슨 말이야?
What do you mean? What do you think she means? Go sleep.
말 그대로야. 내게도 휴식이 필요해, 레노아.
It's like what I said. You also need to rest, Renoir.
저 애들도 그렇지만 사흘 동안 잠도 자지 않고 조사와 관리를 병행한 건 레노아도 마찬가지니까.
Not only them, but you have also investigated and managed without sleeping for 3 days, Renoir.
지금은 그럴 수밖에 없다는 거 아시잖아요, 일레이님.
You know, we have no choice right now, Elaine.
지금이니까 더 중요해. 너까지 쓰러지면 나이트메어 전체가 통제불능이 되어버려.
It's more important since it's now. If you also fall, then the entire SS Nightmare will be out of control.
지금의 관리자에게 당연히 해야 하는 조언을 했을 뿐이야. 함정에게 그랬듯이.
I only gave obvious advice to the current manager, like how you did to the captain.
함장. 대체 어디로 사라진 거야?
Captain, where could you be? 88 hours before Protoss' disappearance.
아무리 봐도 느낌이 묘하네요.
No matter how I look at it, it feels odd.
이 카오스 분명 다른 카오스들과는 다른 느낌을 줍니다.
This chaos, it definitely gives off a different feeling from other chaos.
단순히 감의 문제만은 아니야. 코어를 중심으로 영역을 확장하는 게 아니라 이렇게 무차별적으로 영역을 확장하는 카오스는 아주 이례적이니까.
It's not just a problem of feeling. Chaos not expanding its territory around the core, but indiscriminately is most unprecedented.
행성 네 군데가 벌써 뒤덮였다고 했죠?
You said that 4 points are already covered, right?
조사하고 왔구나, 미카.
You investigated it beforehand, Mika?
여기 오기 전부터 일레이님이 엄청 신경 쓰인다는 표정이셨거든요.
Elaine, you looked extremely concerned before we even came here.
그래. 이곳 베른을 제외한 타오르는 생명이 발견된 근처 행성만 해도 벌써 4군데.
Right.
라이노와 옐피나, 아빌루스, 그리고 스파이츠.
Right, before Vernet, there's already 4 nearby planets with burning life nearby. Here. Lino, Yelfuna, Abilus, and Spades. Alright, well, we'll take a short break now. And I will be right back, then we'll continue. Hopefully manage to finish. Yo, I'm back. Give me just a second. Well, I'm actually not back, technically, since, well, I need another second, right? But I'm like, where the fuck is my hoodie? I can't put it. Damn. Ah, I see it. Found it in the kitchen for some reason. Yeah, because I'm called. Hey, I am back. Actually, this time I got myself, you know, the energy drink, as I said. I do still have a bit of coffee left though.
이건 단순히 카오스의 힘으로 일어난 일이 아니야.
This didn't just simply happen through the power of chaos.
들어본 적 있어. 창조와 소멸의 뿌리라고 불리는 세크레드에 관해서.
I've heard of it, of Sacred, which is called the Horn of Creation and Vanishment.
성전 십자가가 숭배하는 신인 디알로스와 같은 우주신이었죠.
A primordial like the divinity Dialos that the Holy Crusaders worship, right?
그런 존재가 왜 하필 지금 날뛰기 시작했을까요?
Why would such a being suddenly become unruly now of all times?
지금으로서는 잘 모르겠어. 하지만 평범한 카오스가 아닌 것만은 분명해.
As of now, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure, but I'm sure that it's not a normal chaos. We need to move forward for now. Let's go. Captain, let's get going. ...
함장,
Captain,
그래?
what's wrong? The way to the core is fake.
뭐? 그게 무슨...
What? What do you mean?
그보다 여기 아까 왔던 길 아닌가요?
Anyway, did we pass by this before?
저희 같은 길을 뱅뱅 도는 것 같아요.
I think we're going around in circles.
어라? 저 앞에 사람처럼 생긴 식물들이 있어요.
Huh? There are plants that look like people ahead. Ah,
이건
envy peculata.
저희를 닮은 것 같은데?
Pecatula. They look just like us.
그러게요. 오웬 씨랑 똑같이 생겼어요. 아니, 그보다 작은가?
They do. It looks just like Owen. Wait, is it smaller? No, Owen is just really small. Nightmare, analyze the target.
분석 결과 알 수 없는 거대한 에너지가 끊임없이 재생하고 성장하고 있습니다.
Analysis result. A huge unknowing entity is endlessly regenerating and growing. I kinda don't expect it, but it would be nice to have her operator. They said her name at one point, but I do not remember it. But I think. But if they made her like a partner, I don't think she would be a combatant, but maybe a partner, you know? Her ability would be like sending something from the SS Nightmare. Would be neat, I think. But you know, I also wouldn't be surprised if that didn't happen.
구조는 나이트메어 요원들과 비슷한 형태를 띠려고 계속해서 바뀌고 있는 것으로 보입니다.
As for the structure, it looks like they are continuously changing to take similar forms of the agents of the SS Nightmare.
우리를 따라하고 있다고?
They are copying us? Captain.
숙주를 찾고 있는 것 같습니다. 오웬님, 조심하세요.
It looks like they are looking for a host. Owen, be careful. Prepare battle stance. Ah, easy. Good job, guys.
이것들 대체 얼마나 쏟아지는 거야?
These guys, how many of them are there? 4. Ah, 5.
붙잡혀서는 안 돼.
Don't let them catch you.
잠깐 포위당했습니다.
Wait, we are surrounded.
예상했던 것보다 훨씬 상대가 많아요.
There's much more than expected.
함장, 뒤로 물러서.
Captain, stand back. Let's fall back for now. SS Nightmare, prepare for emergency recall.
전원, 함장의 보호를 최우선으로.
Everyone, prioritize the protection of the captain. The endless resist of chaos darkens the atmosphere of the battle. There's a limit to health and mentality. The continuous fight makes even the elite agents' movements dull. That's when mistakes happen. Rena slips and falls. In a battlefield that determines life and death in a matter of nanoseconds, such mistakes are fatal. Oh, Renoir, come on. Lock in. Multiple Chaos units instantly leap at Renoir. Watch out! Her body reacts before she could finish speaking. When it envelops Renoir's entire body, the Chaos unit's attack drives into her body. Sparks fly before my eyes as though someone plunged electrodes into my brain. My sight flickers. I could see Rena's face turn pale.
함장,
Captain!
안 돼, 안 돼.
No, no, no. No!
이것들이 함장님한테서 떨어져.
You people, get away from the captain! I sporadically noticed the agents continuing fighting earnestly through my fading vision. Meanwhile, my body was changing. Ah!
함장,
I grew up! Captain?
함장님 몸에 식물이.
Captain, there's a plant on your body.
저건 식물의 열매인가요? 열매가
Is that-
함장님 몸에 연결돼서
The fruit of the plant? The fruit is linked to the captain's body.
나이트메어, 함장을 긴급 귀환시켜.
Nightmare! Emergency recall the captain!
이 식물들 함장님처럼 변하고 있어요.
These plants, they are changing to look like you. The plant begins to envelop my entire body. Meanwhile, chaos units cascade down from all directions. At this rate, we will be destroyed. SS Nightmare. Initiate emergency recall for everyone. Exclude me from the designated targets.
말도 안 되는 소리 하지 마.
Captain, that's ridiculous.
내가 당신을 데리고 나갈 테니까.
I'll take you out. Stay put. That's an order. Do it now. I hear the sound of gritting teeth over the gums.
긴급 귀환 진행합니다.
Initiating emergency recall. What? No!
당장 중지해.
Stop it right now! The agents' bodies are swamped in light. Into ruins devoid of everyone else. Chaos entities incoming, and fast. They are basically sneering at us and what easy prey we look to be to them. That walks towards me. And through that...
함장.
Captain. An unfamiliar voice raps at my ears. Oh, she's a rapper?
이런 곳에서 죽으면 안 돼.
You can't die here.
나이트메어, 당장 강화를 준비해.
She's still smiling. She has just one expression. SS Nightmare, prepare for descent immediately.
내가 내려가겠어. 가서 함장을 데려오게.
I'll go down. I'll get the captain.
부함장님, 진정하세요. 이런 상황에서 연속된 강화는 자살 행위입니다.
Vice Captain, calm down. Continued descent in a situation like this as an act of suicide.
당장 강화를 준비하지 않으면
Oh, come on, calm down. Calm down right now, alright? Calm the fuck down. You are not, like, that's not what I would want. You know, if I was there, I would not approve of this action. I'll shoot if you don't prepare for descent right now.
함장이 아직 저 아래.
The captain's still down there.
그게
That's...
방금 함장님의 위치 신호가 사라졌습니다.
The captain's location signal just disappeared. What?
라고? 그럴 리가 없어. 당장 다시 추적을.
That can't be right. Track that signal right now.
여러분, 그러니까 진정 좀 하세요.
Everyone, calm down.
그런 종류의 신호 소실이 아닙니다.
It's not that kind of a loss of signal.
그러면 어떤 건가요? 함장님의 상태는요?
So what is it? What is the captain's status?
이유는 모르겠는데 베른에서 갑자기 다른 행성으로 신호가 전이되었습니다.
I don't know why, but the signal has suddenly been transferred from Verna to another planet.
마치 누군가가 강제로 그쪽에 전송한 것처럼.
Like someone sent it there by force.
그럼 아직 살아있다는 거지?
So the captain's still alive, right?
그건 확인해 봐야겠지만 당장 사망하신 건 아닐 가능성이 높습니다.
We need to check, but it's highly likely that the captain's still alive right now. Good. I love being alive. Well, in a video game. Phew, thank goodness.
당장 위치를 추적해. 어디지?
Track down the location. Where is it?
신호 추적. 마지막 신호는
Tracking signal. The final signal was
쌍성 스파이치입니다.
from Twin Star, Spades. Protoss disappearance. 72 hours later.
레노아 듣고 있어?
Renoir, are you listening to me?
며칠째 지휘실에만 있잖아. 잠은 잤어?
You've been in the command room for days. Have you slept?
추가로 수신된 신호가 있을지도 모릅니다.
We may have received an additional signal.
내가 아까 확인했지만 없었어. 스파이치에 불시착하게 되면서 라이프 코어도 신호기도 손상됐을 거야.
I checked earlier, but there were none. Crash landing on the Spades would have impaired the life core and the signal device.
그런 게 아니라면 굳이 이렇게 찾아 헤맬 필요도 없이 신호를 찾아 귀환시키면 그만이었을 테니까.
If not, we would need to go looking. All we would need to do is find the signal and recall it.
그때 함장이 사라지기 직전에 마지막으로 관측됐던 에너지에 관해서는 분석됐나요?
Has the signal that was observed just before the captain disappeared been analyzed?
아직 진행 중이야. 말했다시피 제라의 데이터베이스에도 등록되지 않은 종류거든.
We're still doing it. Like I said, it's not registered even in Xera's database.
신일 수도 몬스터일 수도 혹은 아예 만나본 적 없는 새로운 존재일 수도.
It could be divinity, a monster, or being we've never encountered before.
어쩌면 인류에게 우호적인 카오스 아닐까? 예쁘게 생긴 소녀 모습에.
Maybe it's a chaos that's friendly to humankind. One that looks like a pretty girl. Yeah, possibly. That would be nice.
농담 받아줄 여유도 없는 거야?
You can't even take my jokes?
정말 휴식해야겠어, 레노아. 너까지 쓰러지면 나이트메어는 정말로 무방비해져.
You should really take a break, Renoir. If you fall, the SS Nightmare will really be defenseless.
알겠습니다. 오늘은 이만 휴식할게요.
Understood. I will rest for now today.
잘 생각했어. 함장도 지금 네 모습을 보면 분명 쉬라고 했을 거야.
Well then, I'm sure the captain would have told you to rest too if they saw you in this state.
그랬겠죠.
They would have.
힐레이님,
Elaine.
응?
Yes?
카오스에 접촉한 인류가 어떤 다른 것으로 변질되어 버린 사례는 종종 있는 것으로 압니다.
I know that there are occasional instances where people who make contact with chaos are denatured into other things.
함장이 실종되기 전에 카오스와 동화되는 모습이 관측되었다고 했었지?
You told me that you saw the captain assimilating with chaos before going missing, right?
만나게 되면 원래 알고 있던 함장과 달라져 있을까봐 걱정되는 거야?
Are you worried that when you meet the captain they will be different from the captain you know?
카오스에 오염이 되어버렸다거나
Or contaminated by chaos?
그건 일단 함장을 찾고 생각할까?
Shall we think about that after finding the captain?
예, 알겠습니다.
Okay, understood. I like Renoir. Still. We have some side story as well, I'm guessing. But, you know, we're focusing on the main story, as I said. What was it about? But yeah, as I said, I kind of want to focus on the main story because I would like to finish it before we swap to Remnant. To be fair, I think
오늘도 투기장을
I would just be
찾아주신
down to
여러분,
play more
감사합니다.
after we finish Remnant. Unless we play Remnant for like 6 hours, which I would be super down for, by the way. But yeah. Thank you everyone for coming to the arena.
귀한 발걸음을 해주신 만큼 좋은 구경을 보장해드리겠습니다.
You have come a long way, and I guarantee you a good show.
새로 입고된 신상 노예들입니다.
Here,
이름하여
here are the new slaves. They are listening to the host. I head into the Coliseum. Coliseum. Nine
사장이
carry.
말한 대로다. 전투는 앞선 2명이 분담하고 너희는 살아남는 데 집중하도록.
It's like I said before. As two will take care of the battle. You two focus on surviving.
안전한 위치는 내가 지정해주지. 지시는
I'll designate the safe spots. As for orders, 9 stand at the battle line. Tefera defend the blind spots. As for visibility, pay attention to the left radial angle. Yeah, don't tell her what to do. The monster will enter from the left, then right.
너 지금 뭐라고 하는...
What are you saying?
대화할 시간 없어요. 옵니다.
There's no time to talk. Incoming. Nine parries the monster, dashing from the left with the blade of her sword. Easy. Proving her infamous mercenary abilities, she slashes parts of the monster with the body scattering nearby. I feel like this arena is a bit unfair. Those guys before had a bag over their head and had their hands tied and didn't have a weapon. Nine has a weapon, doesn't have a bag over her head, and doesn't have her hand tied. You know, seems a bit unfair.
저도
Me too. With that, Tefera scatters small cube shards in all directions. The cube spears through the monster, rushing in from the right, like a hive of small insects.
퍼스트님의 말대로 몬스터들이 움직였어요.
Wow, the monsters moved like the Protoss said.
너 비전 투원이 제멋대로...
You, how can a non-combat agent... Was I wrong in my commands?
그건 아니지만...
No, but... Still.
이거 걸작이네요. 퍼스트, 지휘를 부탁드립니다.
Haha, this is a masterpiece, Protoss. Please take the lead. Although Nine clicked her tongue in dissatisfaction, she didn't comment on my following commands. It's not over yet. Maintain command. I will, I guess. Okay, we have...
준비는 끝났다. 서두르도록.
I guess we can play this since it's free.
좋다. 실력 준비는 끝났다.
Uh-huh.
서두르도록. 한 번에 쓰러지지. 준비는 버틸 수 있다면 더 정확하게. 이건 마지막 될 거다.
Pretty nice. I like that. I'm so good at this game, guys.
서두르도록.
Level 3.
준비는 끝. 마음껏 바라게 봐라.
I'm like really good at this game, guys. I'm crazy. The good news is that we survived for now. Although the bad news is that we need to repeat this tomorrow. Well done, everyone.
이야, 퍼스트가 있고 없고에 따라서 카오스 안에서 움직임이 달라진다는 소린 듣긴 했는데요.
Wow, I did hear that you move differently within chaos if you have a Protoss.
이 정도까진 예상 못했습니다. 퍼스트가 없으면 강적하고 아예 못 싸운다는 게 빈말이 아니네요.
But I didn't expect this. They weren't lying when they said you can't fight a powerful enemy without a Protoss.
정말이에요. 어쩐지 퍼스트님이 근처에 있으면 머리도 쨍 하고 맑아지는 게.
I mean it. For some reason, my mind clears when you are nearby.
그 나인님.
Hello,
여기서는
Ava
퍼스트를
Brooks. I'm
칭찬해
pretty
주셔야
good.
하는
What about
타이밍.
you? Nine, you should compliment the Protoss here. No, you don't have to. It's fine.
시끄러.
Shut up.
Yep.
Okay. Well done, everyone. I'm fine, glad to hear that. We talk while walking up the corridor heading for prison. But just then, a scene catches my eye. Where are you from? Why would you care about that? Why is that the first question? Like, after you ask how are you? How does that matter to you? Can you please explain to me why you need to know that information? We gathered the wounded slaves.
수고했어. 처분할 수 있게 지하에 모아둬.
Good job. Gather them underground so we can deal with them.
예.
Understood. What is not a problem? I asked you a question. Can you answer, please? I would appreciate it.
처분이라는 건 죽인다는 걸까요?
Deal with them? Do you think they mean they are going to kill them?
글쎄. 보통 이런 곳에서는 죽는 게 그나마 나은 대접일 때도 있지.
Well, dying is better in places like these.
어이, 왜 아직도 이런 곳에서 얼쩡거리고 있지?
Hey, why are you loitering here?
따라와라. 너희 감옥으로 다시 들어가.
Follow me. Go back to your cells. Just randomly? Okay, just recommendations for the future. Not the best second question to ask. You will just seem like you might be just like a random as either bot or scammer who wants to add me on Discord and then try to sell me stuff, you know? Just saying, because that's what they do. So if you start any conversation like this, like, any streamer will be suspicious of you. Just saying. Follow me, go back to your cells. Nine grimaces in discomfort, then looks back at me.
퍼스트, 무리시킨다는 느낌은 있지만 오늘 밤에는 조사를 시작해야 한다.
Protoss, I know this feels like I'm straining you, but we need to begin investigation tonight. Investigating?
구금되어 있는 내 동료 알세아를 찾아야 한다.
Althea, that's the name. I must find my colleague Althea, who is locked up.
여기서 훌륭한 투사가 되어봤자 돌아오는 건 조금 덜 아픈 채찍질 뿐이다.
It doesn't...
한시라도 빨리 동료를 찾아 나가야지.
It doesn't mean nothing if you become an excellent fighter here, only that the whip cracks a little softer. I must find my companion soon and leave.
이날만을 기다려왔습니다. 잠입에는 자신 없지만 열심히 해보도록 하죠.
I've always been waiting for this. I'm not confident in infiltration, but I'll do my best.
그리고 그 전에
And before that,
퍼스트 잠깐 나 좀 보지.
Protoss, we need to talk. Sure, I'm down to talk. What's up?
거기 앉아봐라.
Take a seat.
상처를 봐주지.
Let me take a look at your wound. When I looked at the direction that Nine was pointing at, I saw a penetrating wound across my arm. It looked like I was hit by a monster attack during combat.
꽤 아플 텐데 잘도 참고 있군.
It must have hurt a lot, but you're good at hiding it. I didn't even know I was hurt.
허세를 부리고 있군.
You're bluffing.
됐으니 나한테 맡겨라.
It's fine. Leave it to me.
사과도 겸해서 치료해 줄 테니.
I'll treat you along with an apology. An apology? You don't need to. That's fine. Nan takes a deep breath, as though trying to rid herself of her shame.
무시해서 미안했다.
I'm sorry for looking down on you. Don't worry, I'm into that.
너는 내 생각보다 훨씬 더 유능한 자군.
You're much more competent than I thought. Oh. Looked like talking to me as though looking down on a non-combatant was waiting on her mind. It's alright, I don't mind.
아무튼
Anyway,
팔을 내밀어라. 치료해주지.
give me your arm, I'll treat you. How are you going to do that? There aren't any first aid tools nearby.
침바르면 낫는다.
Spit heals wounds. Oh, she's gonna spit on me. Okay, I'm down. What? Oh no, okay, she's not spitting, she's licking it. Okay, very interesting. Sure. Before I could ask, Nan grabbed my arm and brought it to her mouth. Then she licked. That's really normal. Whoa!
가만히 좀 있어라, 퍼스트.
Stand still, Protoss.
나도 이런 짓을 하기 부끄러우니까 빨리 끝내자고.
This is embarrassing for me too, so let's get it over with. Blushing, Nan licked my arm like a cat drinking water. She repeated it for a while. It's really healing me. The wound was quickly closing. Okay, well, okay, that. I guess she has very special spit. Such that I could see the speed at which new flesh grew.
용병 생활하며 익힌 잡기술 중 하나다.
How is this a skill you learn? What? It's one of the other skills I learned while working as a mercenary.
입 아래에 약물을 숨겨두고 있으면
Oh,
항상
okay,
유용하게
okay.
쓸 수 있지. 검문에도 안 걸리고.
If you hide medicine in your mouth, you can always use it well. Security can't catch it either. Okay,
뭐냐?
that's like weird, but also kind of makes sense, I guess. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind my in-game character being licked, as long as she doesn't lick me. There's no need to actually lick me, is there? Can't you just lick your finger and dab? Hello, Lyra. Hello. Hi. Did you pull? That's like the important question. Okay, like also go follow Lyra, everyone. You know she's cool. But did you pull? How did you get? What did you get? How is your gacha? How is the story so far? Oh, I'm like quite engaged, I guess. It's actually quite good, I would say. I think I'm having fun. And I'm not even drunk, and I'm still having fun. That's crazy, right? But yeah, I actually like it. Which, you know, I say it so surprised because I think the story in this game before was not that great. Uh, well, there are definitely parts I like, but I so far I actually kind of like the story, what's happening. I think it's interesting. Also, can I give you like a very important spoilers that is very important and like very important to the story? I'm kind of joking. It's like a minor thing, it looks like, at least, but I think it's really funny and I want to share it with you. I built one copy of 9, lost the first 50-50, went to a 50-50 afterwards, so I could afford the partner from the store. Got Hugado, which I didn't have, and another Chizuru, I'm guessing dupe, right? That's nice. Okay, my very important spoiler is that 9, we are kinda at the scene right now, basically. In the story, 9 starts licking you at one point. So that's interesting, I think. I found that very interesting. Peak story, actually, I just decided. That makes it a peak story. That didn't happen in Arknights. Yet. Maybe in the future. But yeah. That sounds like pretty good overall, by the way, your pulls. Well, no, not really, actually. Fuck, that sounds actually kinda sad. Now, I mean, having another having Hugo is nice, I think. Since you didn't have him before. But overall, I feel like, you know, getting to 50-50 2 times, losing 50-50. I mean, you said that you kinda want to lose 50-50, but yeah. Also did one of the cool new chaos where you can not gain save data but get more currency, and that was fun since I actually just could go more wild with my decks. Yeah, that sounds cool. Since I kinda had to go... The pools were kinda sad since I kinda had to go far into pity all 3 times. Yeah. My pools were pretty great today. I mean, you saw them, right? I had to go really far into the pity, but then got double 6-star, 5-star in 110 pool. I keep calling them 6 stars now. Fucking Arknights is on my brain all the time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the Chaos, but I'm actually enjoying the story so far, so that's crazy. Can't you just lick your finger and dab? She just really wanted to lick us. I feel though they should give you more codex upgrade material. It will take so long to actually unlock the things to choose dupes. Yeah. But I kinda get it. It's supposed to be end game upgrade, I think, but it will take a while. The new equipment is very fun to use. Can you expand? I'm down. Well, no, maybe I want to see it for myself. Okay, you know what? Don't tell me. I will see for myself. I will probably play it at some point today as well. But that makes me excited. That was like one of my biggest complaints about equipment before, that they do not change how you play at all, pretty much. Like, it is, you deal more damage. Which is cool, you want to deal more damage, but it's not fun. It doesn't change how you play, you just deal more damage. Or you gain shield. Like the one that actually kinda change you, there's like the one that activates the lead card, that's pretty good. Or like even the one that reduces the cost of something, right? Because then you can build your deck to be more expensive and stuff. But like most of them just don't really change how you play at all. Like, put the debuff on your enemy, who cares? Okay, I'll calm down. But you know, I feel like it's one of the best criticisms I have in terms of how well I'm able to form this criticism and share it with people. Dot dot dot. Yes, I get it. You licked me. You also dot dot
다
dots.
나았으면 나가지.
Let's go if you're done healing. Nan quickly turned. Her ears were wretched to their tips.
경비원들의 움직임은 그럭저럭 파악해뒀다. 아마 오늘이 가장 순찰 인원이 적을 테지.
I figured out most of the security movements. There will be the last patrol today. Also, Lyra, how good do you think 9 is, just overall? From what I read it like seems like an interesting character. I like how you can build her and stuff. But you know, it's hard to judge how good she is. She has some big numbers, but yeah, you know, I make so much sense. I figured out most of the security movements. There will be the last patrol today.
다들 준비는 됐나?
Are you all ready? I'm good.
우선 퍼스트님의 상태는 아까보다 괜찮아지신 것 같아요.
First, I think the Protoss looks much better than before. Yeah, that's because I got licked. But are you planning to leave? But how are you planning to leave?
네가 오기 전부터 탈출은 예정되어 있었다. 실현 가능성의 문제였을 뿐이지.
I had already planned on leaving before you came. It was just a matter of whether it can be realized or not.
이쪽입니다, 퍼스트.
This way, Protoss. So she left just like that? That was pretty easy. Feel like it's hard to judge from that one run. Serenial may probably still have more damage. But 9 very much fills the niche of being big damage with not many actions. Yeah, that makes sense, How do you feel about her manifest ego as well, if I may know? Because it feels like her 4 and 6 are pretty good, but I don't feel like they are really worth pulling. Also, I don't have enough pulls to get to, unless I would get extremely lucky to actually get all the way to 4 or even 6. But her first, like, normally the second one is quite strong, and like, I guess it's nice. The second one can be cool. It has a cool mechanic. I guess you can do a bunch of shit with it, but it doesn't feel that great. I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe I underestimate it. I do like how she plays though. I mean, I haven't played her except that one like story fight, which doesn't really tell you much. But I do enjoy the mechanic of like leveling up that one attack. I think that looks cool. It would be fun, I imagine. I don't know because I haven't really played with it yet, but yeah. I feel like the first 2 and 4 are pretty good. Really? I mean, the 4 is certainly interesting. I guess it might be, as I said, like kind of hard to judge. It's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it exhausts twice the card. The 4 is definitely pretty good. Also, I feel like the first one is like kinda, for example, like it's, I don't want to call it useless. It's just, it definitely feels like something that like shouldn't be an ego manifestation. The first one doesn't matter for bosses, but during trash fight, being able to target your hue is pretty good. Yeah, I do agree with that, but it very much feels, well, what I said basically. It's like, could have been potential note. Yeah, I guess. That's a well, yeah, but I kind of agree. Yeah, it's as you say, it's like doesn't matter for bosses, but it's, I'm so good at talking and like conveying what I'm thinking about, right? It's like kind of awkward. It's just kind of boring, I guess. It's not bad, again. Like, it can be useful for fresh mobs, as you said, or stuff. Or like some elites, right, have multiple enemies. And there will probably be boss encounters where you will want... Like, there's, like, for example, that boss that summons bubbles, right? And you kind of want to hit the boss, but suddenly it will just kill a randomized bubble that you don't care for. Because you would already kill the boss if it hit well or something. But no, you kill a randomized bubble. But it just doesn't feel worth it to pull for it. It just... yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, let me continue playing like the video game or something. I do overall like her though. Plus, okay, I said this before. I don't know if you were here, Lyra, when I said it. I think 9 might be my, like, second favorite character design-wise in the game. It's neat to have, but not really power upgrade. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It really feels like it shouldn't be something you get from a dupe. I think what you suggested, just being a potential node, sounds like a good idea, but yeah. Feel like no egos really change how you play her? Yeah, definitely not. I feel like the second one, like, doesn't really change it. You have, like, I said before, I think you were here when I was saying that I really want to build her as like an exhaust deck. Just have her with, for example, Tressa, even though I don't think they have like a super synergy together, but because Tressa just exhausts a lot. And like have the what was the card called? Something. But yeah, that decreases cost when you exhaust something, and then also the other card whose name I don't remember that reduces cost when you exhaust, and then you just exhaust a lot, and probably run as well Narya because she's just really good with defense-based damage dealers. I'm just saying shit. Anyway, the vents? Are we gonna vent? Are we sus importers?
가장 큰 원인 중 하나죠. 왜 항상 사람이
We
지나다닐 수
really
있는 크기로
need to play
만들어주지
Among Us at
않겠습니다.
some point. We need to. It's like... we have to. It's something we have to do. There's no choice. We have to play Among Us at some point. It's one of the biggest... oh, wait, I actually didn't finish really the thought. But yeah, with the exhaust, I think the manifestation too is really cool because it exhausts twice. I actually don't know how it works. It actually only activates after you use it for the second time, right? Exhaust 2 doesn't mean like it exhausts twice, but that it doesn't exhaust and exhaust after the second use. So it's like one card to exhaust, but it's still pretty good having a free card to exhaust. It's one of our biggest reasons to Lux security. I didn't know why they always make them big enough for us to fit. Yeah, you play twice and exhaust. Yeah. I mean, that's actually what Serenial has on her lasers. And I think the ignition keyword only triggers on the exhaust, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I'm so smart. I know this game so well. If you take the lead and find the way, we'll follow. We'll get to the room before Remnant. See you later. See ya. And looking forward to Remnant in an hour. I don't know where Alcea is.
다른 녀석들이 떠드는 걸 들었을 때 알세아가 갇힌 곳은 이 중에서도 카오스 오염도가 높은 곳이라고 했다.
From what I heard, they said Alcea is locked Oh, Alsea is. How do you know where Alsea is? I was confused a little bit. It's locked up somewhere with high chaos contamination levels.
그러니 너는 카오스 오염도가 높은 방향으로 가면 돼.
So you need to head for the direction with high contamination levels. High chaos contamination levels. Alright. Event Rescue Alsea triggered. I think we have we've been on the move for quite a while.
저쪽에 경비병들이.
Shh! There are guards over there.
이봐, 이 자식 깨어 있는 것 같은데.
Hey, I think this one is awake.
내버려둬. 어차피 살아있건 죽어있건 똑같은 신세가 될 테니.
Leave them be. They will be same dead or alive.
저건
That's an emblem of the Empire.
이놈들도 정말 취향 이상하다니까. 시체가 필요한 것도 아니고 팔팔한 노예가 필요한 것도 아니고.
They really have some weird tastes. They don't need corpses or healthy slaves.
다 죽어가는 놈들은 뭐하러 받아가는 거야?
Why do they take these guys who are almost dead?
너 몰라? 이 녀석들 다 실험체로 쓰인다잖아.
Don't you know? They are used as test subjects for experiments.
뭐? 실험? 무슨 실험을 하는데?
What? Experiments? What kind of experiments are they doing?
그거야 나는 모르지. 팽님이 이놈들이랑 거래한 뒤로 먹고 사는 건 확실히 편해졌지만.
I don't know. Things have surely become easier ever since Fang began dealing with them, but...
도대체 어떤 무시무시한 놈들이랑 거래하는 건지 가끔은 등골이 서늘하다니까.
What kind of terrifying people is he dealing with? It gives me goosebumps at times.
뭐 듣기로는 콜로세움 지하에 뭔가 있다지만.
Well, I heard there are something under the Colosseum.
몰라. 높으신 분들 머릿속을 우리가 어떻게 알겠어?
No idea how we are supposed to know what the higher-ups are thinking. Hey, come here, something.
에이씨, 오늘은 이상할 정도로 일이 많네.
It's strange how we have so much work to do.
빨리 가서 끝내자고.
Let's get it over with.
이제 안전한 것 같군. 이동하지.
It seems safe now. Let's move. Come on. Let's fight them.
여기서부터는 미로 같은데.
It's like a maze from here.
이쪽으로 와보시겠어요?
Can you come over here? Pointed fingers at the massive pillar, Rico. Isn't this just a pillar? There must be something important here, or we wouldn't have been told to come. It looks like an ordinary pillar on the surface. There's traces of magic left. If we examine it... Ooh. The magic reacted like this, but the magic has weakened considerably. We need to study more about what kind of magic is cast on the pillar and the pattern. It would be exciting if there was powerful magic on it, like something that could bring down the entire ruins. Wait, I sense someone.
알세요?
Alsea.
나인, 어떻게 여기?
Nine, how did you get here?
상태가 많이 나빠졌어. 어서 해독을.
You're much worse. I have to detoxify.
고마워. 한계였는데.
Thanks. I was at the limit.
거기 누구냐?
Who goes there? Nine flinched at the guard's voice.
나인, 빨리 도망가.
Nine, run.
팽이 내 방에만 추가로 보안 장치를 달아놨어.
Fang added some security device just for my room. Huh.
조금만 기다려. 이 관문 좀 부숴버리고.
Give me a second. I'm gonna smash this door.
안 됩니다, 나인님.
No, Nine.
곧 경보가 울릴 거예요. 콜로세움 전체와 맞서 싸우면 전멸입니다.
The alarm is going to go off. We'll be annihilated if we fight the entire Colosseum. How about we try?
그럼 이대로 알세아를 두고 가자고?
Are you telling me that we should leave Alcia here?
여기가 어떤 곳인지 잊었어? 지금까지 살아있는 게 기적이야.
Have you forgotten where you are? It's a miracle you're still alive.
그렇다고 다 같이 절벽에서 뛰어내리자는 의견에 찬성할 수는 없는데요.
But I can't agree with you and say we should all jump off a cliff.
소중한 만큼 신중을 기하십시오. 반드시 구할 수 있다고 생각될 때 움직이셔야 합니다.
She's important to you, so exercise caution. You must make a move when you are sure you can save her. When I took an attack in Nine's place, she hurriedly pulled me aside. It's fine, you can just lick me later.
퍼스트, 뭐 하는 거야? 크게 다쳤으면 어쩌려고?
Protoss, what do you think you're doing? You could have been greatly injured. I'm not a problem here. We have to go now.
진짜.
Damn it.
나인, 난 괜찮아.
Nine, I'm okay.
네 얼굴 본 것만으로 지금은 충분해.
Seeing your face is enough for now.
기다려 알세야. 금방 다시 올 테니까.
Wait for me, Althea. I'll be back soon.
기다릴게.
Okay, I'll wait.
이쪽으로 오고 있어요. 어서요.
They're coming this way. Come on.
퍼스트, 리코님, 괜찮으십니까?
Protoss, Rico, are you okay?
저는 괜찮아요.
Half buff. I'm fine.
아하, 퍼스트님은요? 아까 상처를 입으셨는데.
How about you, Protoss? You were hurt a while ago. I'm okay, it's just a scratch.
잠깐만요.
Give me a second. Rico examines my scratch.
훨씬 크게 다쳤어도 이상하지 않았을 것 같은데요.
It wouldn't have been strange if you were much more hurt.
생각보다 훨씬 부상이 경미해요. 다행이긴 한데
It's much lighter than I thought. It's fortunate, but
이건 포스트의 능력인가요?
is this a Protoss ability? I don't think so. I wouldn't have gone through all the trouble in Verna if it was. My body is definitely different from before. Yeah, it's probably like the flower. I have become blunt to pain with outstanding healing speed and overall more resilient. Is it from the chaos I made contact with from before? You don't need to dab me.
닥쳐.
Shut up.
바르다뇨?
Dab you?
쓸데없는 소린 접어두지.
Enough nonsense.
당장은 알세아가 무사하다고 확인한 걸로 됐어.
I'm happy confirming Alcea's okay for now.
기회를 봐서 다시 찾아서 나가도록 하지.
I will go and look at her again when the time comes. With that, Nan quietly lay on her bed. Everyone sleeps like logs from sheer exhaustion, except for me. It feels like my entire body is floating through the universe. It's as though I am in a lucid dream. This odd feeling I've recently been getting whenever I go to sleep. But it's different today. There's a guest.
이거 들리는 건가?
Can you hear me? Yes.
함장, 내가 보여?
Captain, can you see me? Yes. An unfamiliar girl is waving before me.
보이는 것 같은데.
Hmm.
환각이 아니야?
I think you can see me. Is it not a hallucination?
함장이다.
Do we know each other?
진짜
Well, I'm guessing yes. Wow, it's the captain. Captain, it's been so long. Right, well, before we figure out who this is, we'll take a short break. And I'll be right back. Hello, hello, I am back. Hi. Have we met?
구면 아닌가?
Huh? Haven't we? I'm the captain of the SS Nightmare. Who are you? Mast is up, by the way.
당장은 그냥 고양이 정도로 해둘까?
Shall we say that I'm a cat for now? Okay, that's
아직 안 만났다면
cool.
어차피 조만간 만날 테니까. 통상명은 그때 하자.
If we haven't met yet, we'll meet soon. Let's introduce ourselves then. Then the girl stuck out her tongue.
내 이름도 모르는 거 보니까 괜히 짜증나.
It's somehow annoying how you don't even know my name.
오기 생겨서 안 알려줄래?
It's denting my pride. I'm not telling you.
나랑 약속했으면서.
You promised. It sounds full of disappointment, full of old feelings.
아무튼 그럼 지금은 어디지?
Anyway,
스파이츠?
so where are you now? Spets? You're the one who sent me, don't you remember?
미안. 나도 시간선을 헷갈릴
Oh.
때가 많아서.
I'm sorry, I get confused with the timeline sometimes. Is this what... Shit, I forgot her name. Well... Fuck! I should remember her name? Well, Well, the person from SS Nightmare who's not a playable character, whose name I somehow forgot, she said something that maybe this chaos is friendly with humans and looks like a cute girl. Is this the chaos? That would be kind of funny. Give me just a sec. Give me just a sec. I'm just checking shit. I like checking shit. I'm sorry, I get confused with the timeline sometimes.
시공간 사이에 있다 보면 그러기가 쉬워.
It's easy to do that when you're between time and space. Between time and space?
나도 뭐가 뭔지 다 알려주고 싶은데
Ah.
지금은 말해주는 순간 다 꼬여버려서.
I really want to tell you what's what, but it will get complicated the moment I do.
최악의 경우는 아무튼 피해야 하잖아.
We do have to avoid the worst scenarios, don't we? The girl sighed.
만약 함정의 길을 잘못 들면
If you take the wrong path,
이렇게 되니까.
this will happen. What is this? Through a splitting headache, a nightmarish view struck my eyes at terrible resolution. We did not see Tressa yet. Captain. Renoir. Captain.
함정이라도
Captain, you should go. Foreseeing the future? I think that's more like the past and a different timeline. That's kind of what this is all about, no? Is this an illusion?
아니, 이건 환상도 언젠가 일어날 미래도 아니야.
No, this is neither an illusion nor a future that will happen one day.
일어날 수 있는 일, 혹은 어딘가에선 이미 일어나 버린 일.
It is
난
what
그저 그 기록을 내게 보여줄 뿐.
could happen, or what has already happened somewhere. I'm only showing you the records. Why are you showing this to me?
모든 질문에 대답해줄 수 있는 날이 올 거야. 하지만 한 가지만큼은 확실히 말해줄 수 있어.
There will come a day when I can answer everything. But I can tell you one thing for sure.
함장은 이런 일이 일어나는 걸 막을 수 있어.
You can
스파이츠에서부터 시작이야.
stop this from happening. Spirits is where it begins.
조금만 참아줘. 그때는 다 알려줄 수 있을 거야.
Hold on a little longer then. I'll be able to tell you everything.
어차피 우리는 금방 다시 만날 테니까.
We'll meet again soon anyway. Why did you save me?
그러네. 지금의 함장은 그게 궁금할 수도 있겠구나.
Of course, that's what you'd be curious about right now. The girl quietly stared at me. Then she beamed.
함장은 나를 모르겠지만
Although you don't know me,
나는 함장을 오랜만에 만나서
I was very happy to meet you
정말
again.
좋았어.
Yeah, I'm happy to meet you too.
정말로 좋았어.
I was very, very happy. I'm glad. With those words, the girl stepped towards me and hugged me.
그러니까 또 만나러 와줘.
So please come to meet me again.
나 약속 지키고 있을 테니까.
I'll be keeping my promise. And with that, my consciousness was dragged outside. Alright. I am worried we won't be making this before Remnant. Which is fine. I don't mind. I will just play more after Remnant. 9 situation. 9 opens up to the captain about her past.
오늘은 정말 죽을 뻔했습니다.
We almost died today.
점점 더 강한 몬스터들이 나오는 것 같아요. 다른 분들도 많이 다치시고.
It feels like they are standing stronger monsters each day. The others are hurt too.
잔인하고 자극적일수록 관중들이 많이 모여서 돈을 버는 모양입니다.
It looks like there are more audiences if the fight's cool and exciting, and they earn more money.
어떻게 같은 사람들을 상대로 이럴 수 있죠? 분명 마켓 사람들도 처음에는 다 같은 크리티아스 국민이었는데.
How can they do this to other people? These people are all at the market where all citizens of Krita is before.
나인님은 알세아님을 만나고 오신 뒤로 계속 저기압이시네요.
Nine's very down since meeting Alsea.
그러고 보니 리코님, 지난번 기둥에서 봤던 문양에 대해 뭔가 알아내신 게 있으십니까?
Come to think of it, Rico, did you find anything about the rune we saw on the pillar? So?
그게 어느 정도는 이해했는데요.
Well, I understood some of it.
보호 마법이자 저주 마법인 것 같아요. 아마 이 신전 곳곳에 그런 문양이 새겨진 기둥들이 있을 거예요. 이 구조물을 다른 것들로부터 보호하지만
I think it's both a ward and a curse. We'll likely find pillars etched into similar sigils all over the temple. They might protect the structure from certain things, but...
동시에 그 마법이 깨진다면 이 구조물 전체가 무너지게 돼요.
At the same time, it will bring down the entire structure if the magic is broken.
그런 거창한 것도 필요 없이 그냥 문양이 새겨진 기둥을 부수기만 하면 돼요.
There's nothing special required. All you need to do is smash the pillars with the runes engraved on them.
발동은 어렵지 않지만 결과가 너무 극단적이군요.
It's not hard to activate it, but it has such extreme results.
활용하기 어려울 수도 있겠어요.
It might be hard to make use of it.
더 위험한 일이 벌어질 수도 있고요.
Or something more dangerous could happen. Something more dangerous?
이 기둥들 아마 콜로세움 지하에 파묻혀 있는 뭔가를 봉인하고 있는 역할도 겸하는 것 같아요.
These pillars, I think they also seal whatever's buried under the Colosseum.
그것보단 차라리 깔려 죽을 걸 걱정해야겠지만요.
I think we need to worry more about not being squashed to death.
무너지는 건물 정도야. 별것도 아니다.
A collapsing building is nothing.
그건 나인님만 그런 게 아닐까 싶습니다만.
I think it's nothing only to you, Nine.
죄송해요. 별다른 도움이 안 되는 정보라.
I'm sorry, this is useless information. Still, thank you for finding out, Rico.
아니에요. 도움이 될 수 있었다면 좋았을 텐데.
No, it would have been nice if I could have been helpful.
리코님은 충분한 도움이 되고 계십니다. 오히려 제가 짐이 될까 걱정이죠.
You're already helping us, Rico. I'm worried that I'll be burden, actually.
자, 오늘은 다들 이만 휴식하시죠. 다들 고생하셨습니다.
Now let's all take a rest. Good work, everyone. Thank you. Doing my best. Tipera and Rico returns to their seats, and silence ensues in the cell. Nine's breathing quickens. Nine? Are you okay? Nine seems to have a fever. I hurriedly tried to wake the others when Nine grabbed my arm to stop me.
소란, 비우지 마.
Don't make a fuss.
그냥 중독 증상이 나타난 거야. 일시적인 거니까 조금 쉬면 나을 거다.
It's just the symptoms of being poisoned. It's only temporary. I'll be fine to take a rest. Oh my god, is she poisoned from licking me? Poisoned? Or maybe they are poisoning us, with the food we are getting here. Also possible. You don't need to tell me if you don't want to, Nine.
뭐 여기까지 와서는 숨길 것도 없지.
Well, there's nothing to hide at this point.
내가 살던 행성 에스파다는 자원이 풍족한 지상 낙원이나 다름없었다. 카오스가 개화하기 전까지는.
The planet Espada, where I used to live, was basically a paradise full of resources until chaos bloomed.
급히 방주를 건조하기 시작한 우리에게 자원은 유용하게 쓰였지. 우리의 발목 역시 잡았지만.
We began to construct an ark in a hurry, and the resources were useful for us, although it did hold us back.
에스파다인은 광석을 캐다가 노출된 가스에 중독됐다. 풍족했던 만큼 다른 행성에 비해 몇 배나 짙은 농도로 압축되어 있던 그 가스는
The people of Espada were
서서히 죽이기 시작했지.
poisoned by the gas that leaked from mining cores. It was condensed, much thicker compared to other planets since ours was an abandoned one. The gas began to slowly kill us.
재정비를 하고 계획을 다시 짤 시간은 없었어. 에스파다의 사람들은 만성적인 중독 상태가 됐고 그 아이들의 아이들까지 정기적으로 해독이 필요한 몸이 됐다.
We had no time to reorganize ourselves or make a new plan. The people of Espada, along with their children, were chronically poisoned, and they needed to detoxify regularly.
치료법을 제공받으며 진 막대한 빚을 갚기 위해 우리는 용병단이 됐다. 그리고
We became mercenaries to pay off the debt we had from being provided with the treatment, and
이 의뢰의 대가는 에스파다를 모두 완치할 수 있는 해독제야.
the payment for this mission is the antidote for a full recovery of all of Espada. That's probably like a lot. I mean, she said it's like a power source that can destroy your entire planet, so it kinda makes sense, I can see that. Do you have any antidotes left?
알세아에게 준 게 마지막이었다.
I gave my last one to Alcea.
나보다 상태가 안 좋았으니 효율적인 선택을 한 거고.
She was worse off than me, so I made an efficient choice. Well, we kinda need you to fight though. Is Peltion doing business with people's lives?
짐승에게는 사람의 논리가 통하지 않는 법이다.
Human logic do not work on beasts. Just then, I remembered Nine's face as she watched the audience at the Colosseum. The rage towards people watching other people die for fun. I'll keep it a secret from the others. Nine chuckles shortly and leans against me.
떠벌리고 싶은 이야기는 아니지. 고맙다.
It's not something I'd like to announce to everyone. Thanks. I can feel the heat from Nine.
버스트,
Protoss.
저번에 나 대신 공격을 맞아준 것
Thank you for
고맙다.
taking that hit for me before.
오랜만에
Yeah, no problem.
내 동료들이 떠올랐어.
You reminded me of my comrades for the first time in a while.
바보 같은 녀석들이었거든. 당신처럼
They were stupid too, like you.
전부 자기 아니 같은 것보다 다른 동료들의 안전을 우선시하지.
They all prioritize the safety of others before their own.
호주에서 많은 의뢰를 수행하면서 알았어. 모든 인간이 그렇지 않다는 걸.
I realized while carrying out various missions in the universe that not all humans are like that.
어쩌면 우리가 타고나길 동족의식이 투철한 걸 수도 아니면
Maybe we are both with tribalism, or
그런 것에 기대지 않으면 살아남을 수 없다는 걸 알았을 수도 있지.
we might have found out that we can survive unless we lean on that. Do you miss your comrades?
언제나
Always.
죽을 때까지 모든 순간을.
At all times. Until I die. Wait, you can't know that. Maybe you'll stop missing them tomorrow. I can't do great things for you. But you can lean on me when you're having a hard time. Yeah. Nine's breathing subsides. Nine, are you going to sleep?
조금만.
Just a bit. You should sleep a lot, actually.
걱정하지 마라. 다른 녀석들이 깨어나기 전에.
Don't worry, I will wake up before the others do. Good night. Oh, shit. I can actually say that. I'm so nice. I'm such a nice person. Good night, Nine. Nightmares ongoing. Okay, I think we can squeeze in one more stage. Between rock and a hard place, the arena's owner, Fang, begins to suspect the captain's true identity.
용병은 일의 선악을 가리지 않는다.
Mercenaries do not distinguish the good and evil of their work.
용병은 고용주를 위해서만 움직인다.
Mercenaries move only for their clients.
용병은 주어진 임무만을 완수한다.
Mercenaries
발붙일 곳 없는 떠돌이 전사들이란 그런 것이다.
complete only the mission that is given. That's the way of it. That's the way of it for drifters like me.
움직이지 마라. 출혈이 심해.
Don't move.
위무병을 불러오겠다.
You're losing a lot of blood. We'll call a medic.
그만둬, 나인. 의무병은 버스트를 치유하고 있다.
Stop it, Nine. The medic is treating the Protoss.
버스트가 죽으면 다른 녀석들도 끝이야. 그러니 그쪽을 신경 써라.
It's all over for the others if the Protoss dies. So take care of the Protoss.
정규 요원들의 라이프 코어라도 훔쳐오겠다. 여기서 기다리고 있으면
I will steal the life core of regular agents if you wait for me here.
용병은 주어진 임무만을 완수한다. 그게 네가 했던 말 아니던가? 나인.
Mercenaries complete only the mission that is given. Isn't that what he said, 9?
쓸데없는 짓 하지 마. 나 같은 것 때문에 모두가 위험해지게 둘 순 없어.
Don't do anything useless. I can't put everyone in danger just for the likes of me.
나인, 너는 좋은 녀석이야.
9, you're a good person.
우리 자경단은 그놈들에게 굴복하느니 차라리 서서 죽겠다고 했지.
Our militia
죽었을 거야.
said
네가 나서서 살기 위해선 무슨 짓이라도 해야 한다고 사람들을 설득하지 않았다면
said they would die standing rather than submit to them. We really would have if you didn't persuade the others that we have to do everything we can to survive.
너는 모두가 입 밖으로 뱉기 두려워하는 말을 했지. 우린 신념 외에 아무것도 남지 않았다고 생각하고 있었거든. 그걸 잃어버리면 끝이라고 여겼어. 하지만 아직 잃을 게 남아 있었다는 거야.
You said you said the words everyone was afraid to say out loud. We thought we had nothing left to us except our creeds. We thought it was over if we lost it, but we still had more to lose.
살아있다는 사실.
Life. The fact that we are alive.
너는 네 가족을 살리고 싶었다고 말했지. 나도 마찬가지다.
You said you wanted to save your family. The same goes for me too.
나한테는 너희들이 가족이나 다름없어.
For me, you are my family.
나인, 꽃 좋아하냐?
9. Do you like flowers?
뭐?
What?
내 딸아이는 좋아했어.
My daughter did.
에스파다가 가스로 뒤덮이기 전에는 어디에선가 가져온 꽃으로 화관을 만들어 주곤 했지.
Before Espada was covered in gas, she used to make me a wreath with flowers she brought from somewhere.
늘 환한 아이였어. 내 인생의 빛이었지.
She was always so bright. She was the light of my life.
가스 중독에는 6개월 동안 버텼어.
She held on for 6 months against the gas poisoning.
난 벨티온의 해독제를 구할 돈이 없었거든.
I didn't have the money to get Beltion's antidote.
6개월이 지나니까
After 6 months,
그 아이가 그러더라고.
she told me,
늘 그랬던 것처럼 환하게 웃으면서
with a dazzling smile, like she always did.
나 너무 아프니까 지금까지 힘냈으니까
I'm hurting so much. I suffered up until now.
이제 그만 편하게.
So now, I wish to be at peace. Sorry, I can't voice act that well. I am not that emotional.
나인, 상상해봐.
9. Imagine it.
네 가장 소중한 사람이 너한테
Why do you want her to imagine this? That's like, do you want her to be sad? How about you want her to allow her to be happy instead? Let her imagine something nice, like, I don't know, Uh, what is nice? Pulling to get your character you want. Let her imagine that instead. The person who is the most important to you, begging you to kill her instead.
너라면 어떻게 하겠어?
What would you have done?
차라리 내가 죽지.
I would die myself.
그렇지.
Right.
나를 볼 때 내 심정이 딱 그랬어.
That's how I felt when looking at my daughter.
그러니까
So,
그딴 걸 경험하는가?
I
나
can't
혼자로도 충분해.
I can't be the one experiencing things like that.
고향을 지켜줘, 나인.
Protect our hometown, 9.
나 같은 거에 매몰되지 마라. 너는 미래를 짊어져야 하는 몸이야.
Don't be undone by someone like me. Our future is in your hands.
난 지키고 싶은 것도 못 지킨.
I am a loser who couldn't save what I wanted to save.
소나기인가?
Is this a shower?
또 하나 지키지 못했군.
That's one more thing I failed to protect.
살아남기 위해서는 무슨 짓이든 한다.
We'll do anything to survive.
우리가 가진 유일한 것이니까.
That's the only thing we have.
지키기 위해서는 무슨 짓이든 한다. 그게 설령 남을 짓밟는 일이라 하더라도.
We'll do anything to protect, even if that means trampling over others.
녀석들을 지킬 수 있는 건 나 하나뿐이니까.
Since I'm the one who can protect them.
말도 안 되는 소리 하지 마라, 알세야.
Enough of your nonsense, Alsea.
마켓 같은 놈들한테 신상을 의탁하겠다고? 차라리 전면전을 벌이겠다.
You would depend on those market guys? I'd rather have a full-scale war.
신수의 알이 어디에 있는지 유일하게 행방을 알고 있는 놈들이야.
They're the only ones who know where the egg of the deity
그
is.
대가로 요구하는 게 내 신병이라면 어쩔 수 없지.
If they require my body as a price, there's nothing I can do about it.
헛소리다. 애초에 네 신병을 의탁한다고 해서 정보를 순순히 알려줄 리도 없어.
There's nonsense. There's no way they would tell you the information just because you leave yourself in their hands.
동료들이 고통받고 있어, 나인.
Our comrades are in pain, 9.
펠티온이 내건 조건은 이 의뢰를 마지막으로 에스파다의 해독제를 전면 공급해주겠다는 약속이야.
Lothian's condition is that, with this mission as their last, they will provide the entirety of Espada with the antidotes.
실패할 수는 없어.
I can't fail.
아마 팽은 나한테서 본인이 원하는 정보를 캐내고 싶어 할 거야.
Frank would already want to get the information he wants from me.
네, 과거가 과거잖아?
Seeing how my past is the past,
하지만 나도 호락호락 당해줄 생각은 없어.
I have no intention of making it easy for him.
나는 나대로 팽 근처에서 신수의 알에 대한 정보를 캐낼 테니까.
Since I'm going to dig up information on the egg of the deity near Fang,
알세야.
I'll say,
그러면서 나를 인질로 너를 죽을 때까지 구경거리로 만들 속셈이겠지만
he's probably going to make me a hostage and you an attraction while you die in the process.
내가 알고 있는 나인이라면 그 정도는 우습게 뚫고 나올 수 있겠지?
But the 9 I know would easily break out.
데리러 가지. 알세야.
I'll go pick you up.
꼭 버티고 있어라.
Make sure to stay alive.
기다리고 있을게.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
잠깐! 경기 중지!
Wait, stop the match.
거기 너 이쪽으로 와라.
Hey you, come over here.
잠깐, 그분을 어디로 데려가시는 겁니까?
Huh? Wait, where are you taking them? The guards drag me by my arm and stand me before Fang.
전부터 지켜봤는데 당신 말이야.
I've been watching you.
퍼스트 아닌가?
Aren't you a Protoss? No.
이상했단 말이죠. 카오스 안쪽에서 이 정도로 훌륭한 지휘력을 보인다는 게.
It was strange. How would you show such outstanding leadership even within chaos? Fang smiles gruesomely, showing his teeth.
퍼스트라면 투기장보다는 돈 많고 할 일 없는 부자 녀석들의 장난감이 되는 쪽이 더 어울려 보이는데요.
I think it will be more fitting for Protoss to be a toy for rich guys with nothing better to do than being in an arena.
어떻게 생각하십니까?
What do you think? Upon hearing Fang's words, the slaves awaiting disposal crawl towards us.
팽님, 살려주십시오. 저도 이자와 함께 가게 해주세요.
Fang, spare me, please. Let me go with them.
제발요. 시키시는 일이라면 뭐든 다 하겠습니다.
Please, I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
상품에는 각자 다른 쓰임새가 있기 마련이지.
All products have their own uses.
너희들은 폐품이잖아. 목숨 하나 가졌다는 것 외엔 아무런 가치도 없는 그런 녀석들을 어디에 팔아넘기라고.
You're all junk, invaluable except that you are alive. Where am I supposed to sell you, guys like you?
팽님, 제발.
Fang, please.
내 옷 한 벌이 니놈 목숨보다 쓸모 있어. 만지려고 하시면 안 되지.
My clothes are more useful than your life. Don't try to touch them. Well, I guess when they find us, like SS Nightmare and people, they could kind of probably easily buy us. I'm assuming we're kind of rich. Oh! When Fang gestured, the guards began beating the slave.
그만 두세요.
Stop it!
어이쿠! 너무 반항하지 않는 게 좋을걸?
Oof, you shouldn't resist too much. He had barely finished speaking when guards dragged someone over from beyond the corridor.
알세야,
Althea,
내가 겁이 많은 사람이라
I'm rather skittish, you see.
조금이라도 위험해질 것 같으면 글쎄
If I feel like I'm in danger, well,
저기가 어떻게 되어도 모른다.
who knows what might happen there.
빌어먹을.
You son of a...
얌전히 따라.
Follow me quietly.
퍼스트, 넌 나와 함께 간다.
Protoss, you're coming with me. ... It was a dilemma. So long as Althea is over there, the very axis of our power, 9, is blocked from fighting. And I won't be able to guarantee everyone's safety at this rate. In that case, it would be better to...
퍼스트, 귀라도 먹었나?
Protoss, are you deaf? I didn't reply to Fang. Instead, I looked around. If my memory served correctly, there had to be one nearby. Magic pillar. Found it. The moment I found the familiar pillar, I breathed a sigh of relief. And then shining pillar. 9? Huh? You said the collapsing building is nothing to you, right? The look in 9's eyes sank. Her eyes instantly examined the surroundings as though calculating the conditions required for her actions and the results.
알세야,
Althea? And her hand flight to the handle of her sword.
엎드려.
Get down. She made a split-second decision and sprang into action even faster. 9 swords flashed and smashed the pillar with the rune in one strike. Soon. Wow! Whoa! Fuck. The entire building began to vibrate wildly. Alright. Well, that will be it for now. We'll go play Remnant. I will, however, return to this most likely later today. Let me, however, restart the stream. I normally don't do that. I would normally just switch the game. But let me restart the stream real quick. So, yeah. I will be back in like 5 minutes, alright? Alright, well, I guess thanks for stopping by and bye. But again, I will be back in like 5 minutes. See ya then.